What is up, Bronco country? My gosh, what do I say? Unfortunately, we're not going to the Super Bowl, but we got a great show headed up. And you know what? It was hard to lose. It was very, very hard to lose. But you know what? It was such a great year, such a great turnaround year. So the name of the show is Hope You Had the Time of Your Life. If you know that Green Day song, that hits right here for everybody out there. We're going to put on a great show. We're going to talk about basically anything through the whole season. And you know what? Let's get it going.
In the shadow of the Rockies where the orange burns bright, we ride with the outlaws under stadium lights. Mile high, we fly, no chains combined. This podcast a rocket and the altitude's kind.
Turn it up, let the city feel the bass. Every word's a touchdown, every beat's a chase. With a mile high outcast, Broncos we broadcast. Climbing, never falling fast. Full of mile high blast.
What's up, Broncos country? We are the Mile High Outcast. I got no one better beside me besides Mile High Medlock. How you feeling over there, my bro?
Oh man, I'm recovering. I'm getting better. I lost my voice going crazy at the game. So if we did the show Monday or Tuesday or probably Wednesday, I would have been SOL. I couldn't do it. Still got the tea here, still trying to make sure I get myself all the way right, man. And so yeah, but man, I'm ready to talk and chop it up and enjoy this show.
So I liked what you just said, bro. You still got the tea, man. You needed that, right? You needed to get back to your normal voice, or trying to, for the podcast, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Um,
We got some great guests out there. Joe, once again, bro, I'm gonna ask you right off the bat. Let's just get the housekeeping out of the way.
Yeah. And I just want to let everybody know we did get it. It is on our Mile High Outcast Facebook page. So and on Johnny Mile High Viking Facebook page. So if you want to share it there, it is set up on there. But yeah, let me get into this and get these knocked out real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
So again, we are on the Orange and Blue Network. Anywhere you find your content, but we really like you to go to the YouTube and subscribe. Make sure your profile is on public so we can include you in our giveaways. We should have one coming up here. If we keep going, get to 750 subscribers, we're gonna have another giveaway. We're at like about 100 away, a little less than that. So y'all keep sharing, keep letting people know, and follow us on all the socials anywhere you can. If you just want to do the audio version,
I'm not live. He's doing.
we are on. We are on all the podcast channels too. So if you can just do audio, check us out there too. We do have shows dang near every day of the week. Monday and Friday, we got the Orange and Blue Blitz that comes on at 11 o'clock. Sometimes a little bit later. It's with Isaiah. And then we got Bronco Bros, Monday at 7. And then Tuesday, we got the flagship show, the Orange and Blue. Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue. And that's on Tuesday at 7:30. We got the Mile High Sports Symposium with Doc and JT. They are on Wednesday at 2:30. They talk all about all the Colorado sports and not just Broncos and Nuggets or anything like that. They talk about a lot of different things. And then we got Broncos Talk on Wednesday night. The Don and Libre at 6 o'clock. They do a really good job. They were listening to them last night. And Adon, we're going to have you on sometime. So don't worry about that. We're going to make that happen. 6'10" Mexican Adon and Libre. Then we got our show on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. So keep tuning in every week to catch us. And we got Don and Libre, they do their show on Fridays at 6 in Spanish. So if you have anybody that speaks Spanish and wants to get a Broncos talk, let them get in touch there. We got the Fresh Squeeze for any breaking news. And then we do have the other 3 shows that are going to be on pause because the season is unfortunately over, but it was a pregame, play-by-play, and the post-game show. So keep tuning in, check us out, and let's get to the sponsor, the Jitless Energy Drink Mix. It's got all the good stuff without none of the sugars, calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. So like we say, all the good stuff without none of the bad stuff you want. They do got a lot of different flavors over there, so keep trying out to see which one you like the best. When you do go over there, make your order. OBN10 is the promo code you can use. Get 10% off your checkout. So continue to get the W's while the Broncos are going to be on a little hiatus from not getting the W on Sunday. So with no more further ado, let's get this going.
So we got 4 guests. We're going to go do it sick. And with my 2 beautiful daughters behind me, happy birthday, my Yaya. We got a special surprise, and I'm going to bring this one up first. How you doing, Sandy?
Hey.
How you doing, Lenny?
Hi,
How's it
I'm
going?
Good. How are you?
Surviving. Heartbroken, but surviving.
And then we got
Hi,
another
beautiful
guy
girls.
over here. Just knowing everybody knows this guy over here. We got Vader in the house. What's up, Vader? And then, lo and behold, it's about damn time my brother came on my show. We got, hey, Joe, do you even Broncos Bros?
Do you even Broncos, bro?
What's going on?
Here I go again.
What up, Georgie?
Hey, you said it best. Do you even Broncos, bro? It's about
Yeah.
time I'm here. What a better way to end the season than to join the Outcasts.
Yes,
And all
sir.
of our
So-
special guests, of course.
Of course. So this is the
I can't
one
hear
thing,
him.
Can't
This
hear
is
me?
the one thing I want to do.
It's okay.
Are we all good?
I can hear you guys, but I can't hear him.
Back out and come back in.
Yep. That's what I was going to say.
Vader will catch you here in a few. So this is what I want to do.
Are they messing with me?
No.
Oh, okay, because I can't hear him.
Back out and come back in. We're not messing with
Yeah,
you. This
no,
is for real.
Somebody tell
Okay,
Try to re-enter.
'cause I can hear
All
better
right.
with the helmet.
Okay. Let's get on. We got a lot of guests, so that we got to keep the wheels in motion.
Well, let me go get a couch.
So my daughter Arcadia.
All right, I got a couch right here. Look.
Come on, Lenny.
Stop. Encourage you.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm
deal
ready.
with Lenny. All right.
It's not me.
So my daughter Arcadia just turned 14, and God bless Sandy's soul for thinking about my daughters for her 14th
Can you hear him
birthday.
or no?
I got it.
Why can't I hear him?
He's muted. I got to get through this.
Vader, back out and come back in.
Yes. I thought this was gonna go better. Come on, Vader, get it together over there. But so Sandy, Lenny came by and dropped through the crib before this podcast, and they brought this. This is one of her birthday presents. So go ahead, Yaya, open that up. You want me
You have to untie it, and then there's a little spot you could untie.
There you go. Go ahead. She's nervous. Say hi, Yaya.
Hi,
hi,
beautiful
boo-boo.
girl. Hi, boo.
Oh, look at that. I'm taking it.
No.
What do you tell Sandy and Lenny?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
That's not even the
You gotta
best
show up for
part.
the camera.
Yeah. I think again. There you go. So let's undo it.
Well, that is the-
And we got it. Go ahead.
Thank you.
And
It's
that's
wrapped
not
in
even.
hugs and kisses. Whenever you need a hug, just wrap it around you.
There you go. Because Sandy hugs are the best. So that's not even the best part. Look at this bag that Sandy put together for my daughter's birthday. What a great, oh my
Lift it
God.
up so they could see the little bow. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, yeah, there you can.
There you
I
go.
love
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, open it up, baby.
Careful, because there's like.
Yeah.
How perfect.
Oh, here. Go ahead. Pull it up. Oh, she's digging. She's digging.
Open that one last. The one that fell. Open that one last.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a little one in there too, so don't get that lost.
Okay.
There's a small, medium, and large.
I got it. I got it, Sandy.
Okay.
Go ahead. It says happy birthday. Okay, my bad. I get in dad mode sometimes. George, everybody couldn't, you know how that is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Sandy, you want to say what this is?
Let me see what it is. Oh, it's just a birthday box. It has a whole bunch of goodies in there. That's a little water bottle. I think it comes with a bath bomb, some bracelets, a hair clip. Just a cute little box of girly things.
And then a bunch of little one. Here's the little gifts.
Oh, so the bracelets, and then that little heart one, the little cross one is just cause. Be blessed.
Yeah, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
You can open them when you go out, baby. Let me get through these segments. So one more thing that Sandy and Lenny did, they didn't leave any of my kids out.
Wait, what about there's something else that fell. It's blue and
something else?
fuzzy.
Oh,
That's the one
okay.
we want to feature.
No,
No,
it's in there. She dropped it.
I'm trying. We got a lot going on over here.
Check the floor.
Oh, here we go. And I cannot leave this undone. This is the best. Hold it up, Maya.
Hold it up, yeah. Put it on. I got one too.
The bling bling beanies.
The bling bling beanies, custom made by my girl Becca. She hand makes them with, I don't know if I'm saying them correctly, but Swarovski crystals. So if you're interested, link up with me. I'll connect you to her. These beanies, yeah, they're warm. They bling. They're fuzzy. Doesn't get better than that. Shout out to Becca.
Shout out, Becca.
Shout out
Becca.
Becca.
Two shout out. So let's put that plug in, right? Let's put that plug in to what Sandy did, and then we're gonna get one more box here. So Sandy and Lenny, as dope as you guys are, hook me up with a little something, and then to the other three daughters, they couldn't leave them out, so they gave them a little bling bling as well. So what do you guys say to Sandy and Lenny?
You're welcome.
We got some happy birthdays in the house too. Let's knock those out while they're there.
Look at Libre saying happy birthday. You guys say bye. Say thank you.
Bye, baby.
My girls are out of here. Thank you so much.
Nicole said
Go
happy
ahead.
birthday. Nicole said happy birthday. Martin Mile High said happy birthday. And we got Bronco Rob. He said, damn, my birthday's next week.
Yay.
Bronco Rob, I got you, bro. I got you.
All right.
Thank you guys all for saying that. Sandy, Lenny, Vader, my brother
I still
George
can't
was
hear you.
there on her actual birthday, and
There you go again.
somebody tell him to drop out.
Hey, could you hear me, Vader?
I can hear you
log out.
guys. You're the
try
only one I
logging
can
out.
hear is you. I can hear you two,
Oh,
but I can't
then try
hear no one
logging out.
else.
Try to log
logging
out and then log
re-log
back in.
Yeah, try logging out. There you go.
I did it. I just did it. He'll come back. He'll come back in a little bit.
We'll come back in a
Let's
second.
let's get into a couple things real quick, man. So the title of the show, which I'm sure you guys all seen the video, is I hope you had the time of your life, right? Like,
Yes.
so Joe, I'm gonna go to you first, my bro. Just give me a walkthrough about the season, the turnaround and doing all of that. Joe, go ahead and talk about how you had the time of your life this year, even though we lost the championship.
You're lagging just a little bit too, Tim. But yeah, the season, man. It
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm saying you're lagging a little bit on your Wi-Fi, but
Hello.
video. Just your video. But anyway, yeah, like I said, through the whole year, I didn't have this high expectations to go to the AFC Championship. I was like literally right below there. But last year it totally exceeded my expectations, even going to the playoffs with a rookie quarterback. And we still had the cap money, the Russell Wilson cap money. So I was expecting an improvement, but they went above and beyond. And yeah, I mean, I had some doubts, and they turned me into they turned my doubts into believing. So, you know, I'm a believer. We're gonna go ahead and get it done next year, and you know, it leaves me happy because it could have been totally different. And
I was good till just now.
So yeah, I definitely I enjoyed the season.
Definitely, man. Vader, you good?
No, that's different. Sandy, Len, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Everyone can hear you.
I had to log out again. Something happened.
I want to say this. Every time we have a guest, I don't know, like somebody switches because it happened with the Denver Fools. It happened last week. So we're going to get all
You want to
these
go on the couch? Don't be acting up, woman.
technical. All right, we're already running behind. So, George, talk to me, man. How was your ups and downs through the season, my bro?
Man, there weren't many downs. I had probably legit the greatest time of my life this year. I went to the most games that I've ever gone to. Got to go with you to a bunch of them. Got to go to, with Joe, and we got to meet Lenny and Sandi for the last game. That was freaking spectacular. But, man, it was just so exciting to be so excited for football again, man. Like, we had that little excitement last year, see what we could do. But this year, beginning of the year, we all had those high hopes. Like, we could do something with this team.
Okay.
And to go up that 11-game win streak was just absurd, dude. We didn't lose since September, October, which is crazy, right? So overall, it was literally the time of my life, man. I got to go to my first out-of-state game. I went to the Raiders game in Vegas. That was a blast, man. Their stadium's not going to be anything like ours. It was full of Bronco fans. And overall, dude, it was just great to get to experience all the tailgates with Libre, Lenny and Sandi, the Horseman, Vader. The list goes on and on. So it was truly the time of my life this year for football.
There you go. Let me get Lenny in this conversation. Tell me if you had the time of your life this season, Lenny.
Oh man, the season was great, and I think the best part about it is it was so unexpected. And then with us, the big thing is tailgating. And every single game, we were almost in shorts, all the way to the last game. We were in shorts every game this year. It was like, wow. It was like it made the tailgate better because we didn't have to worry about snow. We didn't have to worry about our feet getting wet like most times. We didn't have to worry about bundling up. It was fun. We were out there partying, and like I said, them winning, because we're out there when they win 2 games a year and it's blizzard outside. We're there regardless. But for it to be nice weather and to be winning, it made it a great year.
Hoes don't get cold.
What's funny about that is when me and George went to the divisional, I was like, man, we could wear shorts today.
Yeah.
So, I wore pants 3 times: the Raiders, the Thursday night game, the divisional, and then the championship. But yeah, you're right, all year long. Sandy, tell me about the time of your life about the season.
Yeah, it was the time of my life. This was definitely a season for the books, with all the great wins, all the great times. There were great losses that made it difficult, but just with all the support helped me get through everything. My wifey for life, Nicole and Christina, they kept encouraging me, the horsemen, and reminded me that we gotta keep pushing, and we're doing this for Tara. And then we promised we're going to keep the party going. And that's just what we did, because that's just what we do. And meeting all the great people. I've met so many great people, and that's what Tara did. She built bridges between people. I've met so many great people. And I could honestly say that when she left me in good hands, because I've met some of the most amazing people, like you guys. When I met you guys, like, it was like we were never even... It's not like I barely met you. It's like we've been friends forever, and then we just picked up where we left off and just kept it going.
Facts.
And so like, and just, yeah. And so this definitely is one of the best seasons that
memorable for sure.
We'll always remember. We're always going to remember that. And thank both of you again for what you did for my daughter. I appreciate that. She was so nervous to go live, you know what I mean? But I was like, no, you're going to do it. And then Lenny got to come in the crib, and he gave a hug, but I hid the presents, and I had to wait for it. So thank you guys so much. Yeah. Vader, it's your turn, bro. Tell me if you had the time of your life this year, bro.
Oh man, it was a great season. It started rough and tough in the beginning with me, because I had a hard time. I was having problems with the security and all these guys that were new, that worked, in all these gates. So they weren't letting me in. So I was having a hard time with those guys. We had to go to corporate and this and that. But once that was straightened out, man, all those security dudes were treating me like I was a king or something. Hey, Vader, how you doing? And then the games went smooth after that, So everything started going good. Meeting all these new fans, meeting all these new guys that dress up. It was cool costumes I seen out there that I liked, that was rooting for the Broncos. Seeing all these new people coming out, asking where can we go tailgate. I was saying the Horsemen, you got to go to the Horsemen, the best tailgate in the whole freaking stadium. You got to go to these guys. They'll treat you with love, treat you like family, and just go over there. You'll have a good time. So all that was like blessings. And, there was some rough and tough, with our family members, our friends, like Tara. We lost Bronco Gabe. We lost Bronco Billy, so those were the sad times that we had this year. But them guys and Tara, man, they want us to keep going forward, keep rooting for the Broncos and just cheering and knowing that they were there in the spirit and in our hearts, that we were shown that,
sir.
That's what they would want us to do. And they were there. I mean, you could feel them all. Every one of them were there, and we're just rooting. And the season was great, man. It was just nice weather. I go, because, I was like, there was no coldness at and not one of the games, even the Raider game, that Thursday night game, it was still nice, and that one too. Yep. So that one was a
little windy, but me and Joe,
a little bit, but not bad. I mean, I was hot in my Raider outfit.
All right, so since you're talking about tailgates, let's get into it. Joe, Mile High Medlock, my brother, let's get into first and tailgate. So we're gonna go around the horn here. We're talking tailgates, and it's no disrespect to the Horsemen. It's no disrespect.
No, nothing took him. We love everybody.
To Die Hard Vince, but the tailgate I want to shout out that had me all season, and I'm gonna start with you, George. Libre's tailgate had us all year. I'm not saying that the Horsemen wouldn't have had us all year. I'm not saying that. I love all you guys. I love everyone that we went to like 6 different tailgates last week. That's how much love we Broncos Bros and the Mile High Outcasts are getting, and I love it. But George, speak a little bit on Libre's tailgate, please.
Man, dude, Libre is just been such a humble and great dude. You know, he's all about family. He's all about being respectful and making sure everybody has a good time. And he's super down to earth and one of the best people you'll ever meet. You know, I got to meet him the first time in the preseason. I took my daughters to the game, and he welcomed my daughters, took them over to get food. Was like, look yourself, like, you know. So he's just a humble dude, just like the rest of everybody that we got to meet. And he's been doing it big, so he's part of the Orange and Blue Network, so that's kind of where we got our connection from with him. And he invited us right away, and literally all year he was like, come to the tailgate, even if you don't go to the game. And then there was the one game we didn't tell him we were going.
Chargers.
And we just showed up, and he was like, "Boys, what's going on?" So his what's happening.
Yeah, what's happening?
What's happening?
And then his son is like the next Libre to come up, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Emilio's super cool, man. That whole crowd is super down to earth and loving, man. And we wish we could have ran in and connected with you guys and Horseman and Vader, earlier in the season, because it could have been 6 tailgates every Sunday.
To my brother.
But absolutely, it was a great time. Libre, much love, shout out, brother. It's all we're
my high salute to Libre.
What you do, man.
Yeah.
Joe, Mile High Medlock over there. Why don't you speak a little bit on the tailgates?
Oh man, yeah. Sunday, like I said, the Thursday night game we went to get Libre's. I got there a little bit late, but I mean it was still a good time. I didn't get a chance to make to Mile High Missy's this year. Every time I went, even on Sunday, we just missed time. And then just walk around to everybody's tailgate, man. It was such a fun time. It was just it was a good feeling. It was a good time. And man, it was just it was a good place to be. Like I said, all the tailgates had something fun going on. Libre was he had like that tailgate challenge that he's been doing work with. So it was good to see everybody out at the tailgate having fun and games. So it was nice.
Yes, sir. So leading into tailgates, we got a tailgate host couple on the show, which are the Horsemen. So Sandy, I'm gonna let you go first. What does that tailgate do for you guys? Like, I mean, you pump all of us up. That's just you being respectful, but like how do you feel when you guys are setting up?
Well, so we get up early in the morning, and then we get there and we set everything up. And I feel good because I know this is what my husband loves, my brother Rich. This is what they do. And so now I'm just a part of it. I got to do what I got to do. And so we set up, and I'm here to support. I'm here to show love. And then once it's all said and done, it's me and Ben and my brother Rich and Lenny. And after we set up, we just chill for a minute and take everything in until the people start showing up. And then that's when it's on. Yeah. And then we turn into party people. And then I get to show love, Mile High Magic, and hostess with the mostest. And I just love all the people, and then just them loving me back. Like that does it for me. That's it. I love what I do to help the Horsemen out. And I know that they're a huge support to me, and I'm a huge support to them. And we just spread the love. Our tailgate is always a hit. The best drinks.
Yeah, best food. I agree. I mean, me, Joe, what I love about the show right now is all of us were at the championship game, despite the loss. We all connected. We were all together, and I love that with all my heart. Lenny, talk about a little bit about. I mean, man, you pulled me out of the trenches. We're gonna break the ice. We gotta break the ice. And George was recording when I was interviewing Limo driver. Shout out to limo driver. Mile High.
Yeah, shout
salute
out to Ralph.
Ralph,
baby.
my heart. I love you, Ralph.
Oh my gosh! And then he had the documentary following him, and that guy. I talked to him yesterday on the phone, and man, what a great guy. But Lenny, tell me how you feel about just keeping that tailgate going, my bro.
Oh man, so the tailgate, it's something that runs deep with us. So this Horseman tailgate's been going on since 1960, since Rich Lopez Sr. So Rich Lopez Jr., he's our president of the Horsemen. He's kept it going. There's been 19 official members in the last 60 years. So 19 official members that have the stamp. And but that don't mean that we don't have more like we all consider everybody family. It goes from all the bartenders to all the DJs. We have Sounds by Sanchez. We have DJ De Leon. We have DJ Abel.
De Leon.
Yeah, and then it just goes deep. From like so on Thursday we'll get the bus clean, and then on Friday we get the on Friday. Ben Martinez and Rich Lopez, they'll start getting the food ready, prepped. Saturday, they're cooking it, getting it ready. Jeff McGee, he comes through a lot with all the food. He's a horseman as well. So, there's a lot of pieces that people don't see. Me and Sandy are just always out talking to everybody.
Well, when you bring up the De Leons, I go way back with Daniel D, man. Daniel D was that was my guy, bro. I mean, he's like 2 years older. He was like my brother's age, but I used to follow them around and wanted to be just like all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Vader, it's your turn, man. You were on Good Morning America. You were doing things, man, for not only yourself but like the community, hyping everything up, and then you got to the Horsemen. And then when we asked you, you want to run it back for the podcast, and you were like, yeah, you didn't even hesitate. So talk to me about the tailgates that you enter in, when you're in full Vader mode.
Okay. Well, it starts early in the morning. I get up around 5 o'clock and I start rolling up some burritos. So I go over there to the tailgate. I go to the Horsemen first and make sure all these guys get a burrito.
That's true.
I hook them all up. Because they do a lot for everybody else. So I make sure, they got a hot burrito and it energizes them. So it gets them ready. So I go hook them up. Yeah, then I go to this other spot because when I walk down, I park on Lot Al and J sometimes. So I have to walk over by gate 4 and 3 and 2. So I walk over, and then these guys always stop me right here. And they say, hey, there's a DJ there and stuff. I think his name is Eric, DJ Eric. And then across from them is some other guys that stop me, and they always make sure I go over there trying to feed me, and and they say, here's some food, boom, boom. And so I go see them guys. So I give them a couple of burritos too. And I could park there and just stay, but I go back out and I give the guys that let me in, the security dudes that let me go in the parking lot. So I give them burritos too for letting me in. They trust me. So I said, here's some burritos. They go, right on. So then I go back to Lot J, and I go park over there. So I give them guys some burritos, and then I go park up on the top, and I don't pay no parking.
Hey, bro, I don't want to hear about I don't want to hear about where you park because George can vouch for this. We've been walking that hill all year long. You don't even know how big we got.
Yeah.
Maybe not under.
So anyway, I go visit them guys at their tailgate. And then I end up by Bronco Baby, Bronco Ken and them, and I go say hi to them. Then I go to the flagmen, the Bronco gang, and I go say hi to them guys, and they have a good tailgate too. So then from there, then I finish up at the Horsemen, and we just sit there and greet all the fans and have a good time with them, and just get excited, jam the music, and take thousands and thousands of pictures. And then go in the game.
One more shout out I'm gonna get before Joe's gonna get in some comments real soon because they're adding up. But one more shout out, Die Hard Vince tailgate. He got that DJ coming in from Kelly, so I got nothing but love for Die Hard Vince. Give him a round of applause.
That was a great tailgate. That was a great tailgate. Die Hard Vince is solid.
He does a good job there.
I do want to just follow up 1 second. The ice break. That was super sick, dude. Like, you came, pulled us out of an interview. Tim was doing an interview, and I just want to go into it. I had like 5 or 6 Patriot fans come up, and they were like, "Dude, that was tight," you know. And then they said it was hilarious because as soon as we break the ice, all of us go in and start stomping it out. They were like, "Why you guys?"
No, you did the BTF like Joe does.
Yeah, exactly. Some boots to face, you know, we're stomping out the ice. But they were like, "Man, you guys, that's pretty dope. You guys just all come in unison and stomp it out." And I was like, "You get the boots in Denver," but
Yeah.
Yes,
so that was my other shout out, Lenny Sandi. You guys killed it with ice break.
James.
And then
shout out to
one more shout out before we get in the comments. George's been with all year, and my father-in-law, he's I can't remember what lot it is, George, but we always went up. God bless my ex's soul. She passed like 7 years ago, but I still go see her dad and call him father-in-law. And for some reason, he can't remember a thing, but he knows George. He's like, "Hey, George, what's up?" So shout out to my father-in-law, Dave. Joe, get in some comments, my bro.
Gotcha. So we got Lenny Sandi said we're here. Yes, we are here. We are.
I see you guys.
It's them. Whoa.
Bronco
Libre.
Said, what's up? What's happening, fellas? I can't do your what's happening like you do it, but Shy Vargas, I feel you. I was so mad that the Broncos lost. I was mad too, and I'll get into it in a little bit. They had a troll there, and man, that troll's lucky he didn't get hands put on him. So I feel you.
Yeah. We'll talk about it, but we're not gonna say his name because he don't deserve that shit.
No. We got I don't know. I can't. Lou Mama. She said, "Hey guys, hope you having a good night." We got Dak up in the house. Dak fan zone and end zone. Check him out too. He's doing a lot of shows on his new thing he's doing. He does Bronco Bros with George on Mondays. So.
Do you even Broncos Bros?
Yes, sir. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Martin Mahai said, "What's up, Bronco Bros?"
What's up,
Martin?
Appreciate you.
We did that earlier at the happy birthday. And then we got Phyllis. She said, "Hello, my favorite people. Thank you for stopping in."
I believe
Nicole.
that's Sandy's mom.
I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nicole, she stopped in and said Sandy is the sweetest. Yes, she is definitely very caring and very sweet.
100%.
We're go ahead, Joe. Keep going.
Yeah. We got hey mother-in-law. That's they sent it back. She said, "What is it?" So probably talking about when you are unwrapping presents.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ashley Gomez. She stopped and said, "Hello, family. Hey.
What up, fam?"
I think she does the. I'm pretty sure she looks like the one that does the show with Married with Drinks.
I think so. Lenny would have to, or Sandy would have to verify that. But thank you for tuning in.
Yes. She's Nicole popped in.
Hi, we're back.
Yes, we're back.
We're back.
Ashley's our peeps with Married with Drinks.
I thought that she looked familiar in the picture.
Big Ash.
Yeah, Big Ash.
She's my security guard.
Baby cakes.
Nicole Valdez, that's my wifey.
She said she got one of the beanies too. So
Yeah.
Chief, what's up? He popping in. Said, "What's good, Broncos country? Happy B-Day, man." What was Tim's daughter's birthday? Thanks for popping in. Shy Vargas, good happy birthday.
What up, Shy? My dog, bro. I do want to do this before we get into the next comment. You had us hyped all year long, bro, and everything that you did on pregame to hype us up, Shy. I swear, mile high salute to you, my brother, and I'm gonna say that with some passion because you had us hyped all year.
Shy.
Round of applause for Shy.
Absolutely.
He sent me a friend request. Hi, Shy.
We got Juan popping in. He says, "Greeting, guys. Mile high salute from Mexico City. Thanks for tuning in, and mile high salute right back, man." I seen some pictures of some of the groups down there in Mexico, man. There was a lot of people.
Yeah.
Sandy, she said, Phyllis, she said, "I'm proud of you, Sandy. I'm proud of you. Such a big heart." Yes, she is.
Hey,
mother-in-law, you guys met
there's
her.
the heart for Sandy. There's the heart for Sandy.
You guys met her on Sunday. She's fun.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Martin Mahai said, "Got to get both weapons, especially a number one wide receiver and a running back who doesn't get hurt." Yes, we're going to talk about that because
We're definitely getting into that. We're definitely getting into that. We haven't even tapped what we're saying. Joe, do you want me to go, or you want to go more comments?
We can go. I'll pop them in as we go.
Can we throw one more up that I see because it was relevant to the opening segment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tailgate. How could we forget opening day? Libre had 150 plus fans travel from Mexico to be at the game. And I will say I'll give a small shout out or a huge shout out to Cody Latimer, ex-Broncos Super Bowl 50 champion. I ended up becoming friends with him over the summer, and he surprised us and came to the tailgate and signed a bunch of autographs for all those Mexico fans. So just wanted to throw that out there because that was a big part of the opening to the best time of our lives, right?
So, Sandy, how you said that your girl was your bodyguard? I was George's bodyguard when he was with Cody Lat. And I was starstruck. I'm not gonna lie, that's Lat over there. But I literally had to like hold multiple people back so that way, like George was like, I will say this to you, George. You treated him like the homie instead of a star, and that's why I think you guys got that connection. And I'm so glad you were able to have that with Lat this year, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. What were you gonna say, Sandy?
So I was gonna say, first of all, I've never made it to Bronco Libre's tailgate.
But it comes ours every time.
Because
you're missing out.
I know, but because I'm like, so when people get there, like I don't get a chance to leave. So it's very seldom that I get to go to any other tailgates. So I'm sorry, Bronco Libre. Next year I will be there.
But shout out to Libre because he
You
always
don't have
makes
to say
us
sorry.
no matter
What's funny about it is that Lenny told me because we're like getting ready to do an interview, and he goes, "Good luck finding Sandy."
Yeah, good luck.
She was getting called everywhere. Every time I looked around,
Yeah.
looking for you.
She might not travel to tailgates, but she getting her steps in.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
For sure. Yes.
For sure.
All right, guys, let's get into this. All right, so we got first and tailgate going on. Let's see. There we go. Let's talk about this, and I'm gonna start with you, Vader. Do you think that Sean Payton scares away from the running game too quickly? Because I kind of felt if he kind of preceded it, I know it wasn't going well, but do you think that like he's like, okay, this isn't working, so let me just do this or do that? And we talked about bubble screens last week. We all hate them. Everybody on this show hates those bubble screens. But do you think we run away from the running game too quick, Vader?
Yeah, he some reason I don't know why. I don't know if he trusts our running backs or he don't have faith in the offensive line, or he's trying to. I don't know what it is, but he's not even using the tight ends that much either. But the running game are like, RJ. He gets out there and does his stuff. If they create holes for him. So I don't know if it's the offensive line. You don't trust them, or he needs to rebuild them, or he knows we need a powerful, strong fullback to blast through the freaking line and just run over people. So I don't know what his trip is, but yes, he was very lacking on the running game. The running game is very important.
Well, so this is what I told George. Well, actually, let me save that a little bit later. But Joe, tell me, man, do you think Sean just gets away from the running game, like if it doesn't work right away?
Well, of course, he's never been big on the run. He's always been a more of a passing coach. But with him firing the offensive coordinator, and if we get the I forget his name, but if we get the quarterback coach,
Davis Webb.
Yeah, Webb. Yeah, if we get him to come back, I think he's going to take a lot more of the play calling duties, and I think Sean Payton is finally letting go of some of that responsibility, and he just forgets all about the running game, and he's like, man, we're going to find a way to get the ball down the field, and yeah, he just didn't have a good season play calling with, especially like I said with them bubble screens and stuff. We need to start running some slants instead of the bubble screens. to at least get the ball down the field, some quick outs, something like that. But the bubble screens just weren't working. Yeah. He was never able to figure it out, good enough to have a decent passing game.
Or keep running the ball until it opens up. Like,
exactly. He gave up.
I'm not going to do my take. George, I'm going to you next, bro. What do you think? Is Sean Payton, does he quit on that running game too early, my bro?
Yeah. So I'm going to lead with Davis Webb drop. He withdrew from the head coaching position from the Raiders today. So there is hope that he's staying. But to get to it, man, Sean out-coaches himself. He coaches his mind out of the game. He thinks way too hard about it. We throw the ball on first down way too much. We should establish the run. He's definitely getting away from it and trying to manipulate his playbook to create run-type plays, but not from the runs, via screens, boot rollouts, right? Like, he's not committing at all. So he definitely has got to look at himself this year and hopefully admit that and come out next year and just kind of pound the rock a little. Even though you lost JK, RJ was serviceable. And I would say Sean, in his day, when he was doing the best, he was running the ball with Mark Ingram and obviously the stud. I just blanked his name. He's there now.
McLaughlin?
No. When he was in New Orleans, he had the duo, Kamara. He had Kamara and Mark Ingram.
Yeah. I thought you were talking Broncos. I was like trying to think of the name.
No, I was comparing it because he was doing it a little bit with JK, right? JK was actually starting to tote the rock. He had a 100-yard game, and then we lost him. And Sean kind of lost that trust factor because the rest of our running back room is very unproven.
If I can run it back real quick, George, I will give Joe Mile High Medlock his because he said this like a couple weeks ago. He goes, I was surprised that Harvey ran between the tackles so well. You remember that, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we all were. I don't think George was, because George kept saying, let's do it. But I was surprised. But then you don't give him a chance. So before I start rambling, Lenny, do you think Sean Payton gets away from that running game too fast? Like, if it's not working off the bat?
He definitely gets away from it too fast, and I think the run is something we need for sure. I think on Monday night, George, you were talking about getting a running back, right? Yeah. So Monday night, you're talking about getting a running back. And, I don't think so much a running back, and I think our O-line is right now. They're all willing to do the job. I think they need some fire under them. This is going to go against some popular opinion, but I say bring in Richie Incognito as an offensive lineman coach. Hey, get a little fire in them, make them mean.
I love the name drop. I love the name drop. Keep going, but I just want to give you props on that, man. I love that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Hey, Richie Incognito, he'll light those boys up. I mean, he's going to charge them beer every time they don't show up to a meeting on time. He might throw some racial slurs out there, but hey, he's going to make them mean.
Yes, sir. Sandy, what say you?
I got medlocked by Lenny because we had this conversation earlier, and that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
We talked about Richie Incognito earlier.
Need some fire into the offense.
Sandy always make me laugh, I swear. Okay, so we're getting ready to talk about that comment. So, Joe, go ahead and just bring it up, because what I have – Dobbins coming back, so just take us into what you think about that.
Yeah, now we should re-sign Dobbins if it's at the right price, because there's another running back out there that there's actually a couple, but the one I want to see with us is Breece Hall from the Jets. That's somebody I would definitely like to get in here. The running back from the Carolina Panthers looked pretty good this year. He's going to be a free agent. So if we get Dobbins back at the right price, definitely bring him back. I would definitely like to see him back, but he may get some offers with some other teams with the higher price tag that we're probably not going to match. So.
I totally agree with you there. And poor Breece Hall, which I'm sure everyone could agree with, he's like the last Jet remaining, and he just wants out. He just wants out. Let me out of the, you know what I mean? So we got money freeing up. Dude, don't get me wrong. I want Dobbins back. Ohio State, baby. Ohio State. You know that. Vader, how do you feel? Do you think we should re-sign Dobbins or go for something new, or what do you think, Vader?
Yeah, we gotta keep Dobbins. If he didn't do anything and he was a bad running back, then yeah, But nah, he tore it up. He just happened to hurt his foot during the season. But I think he's ready to go, man. I think he's gonna be. We got to give him another year. Got to.
I agree. George, what do you say, bro?
I'm a little torn. I'll go a little on Joe's side. If it's for the right price, I think I'm okay with it. But because of the injury, again, if he does come back, I want to see it more split. Like, he can't be the workhorse because we need to save him for the end of the year. This is where we needed him the most, and we all saw it, right? So let RJ get his work in early, and Dobbins can be that serviceable veteran that's going to come in and give you great work, right? And stay healthy, because give him 10 games. He doesn't need to play 17. He's shown that he can't play 17. He's never finished a 17-game season or a 16-game season in his career. But
same with college.
Yeah,
right?
same with college. He's just never finished the season. So my thing is, I'm looking at running backs like Tyler Algier from Atlanta. This dude backed up probably the best running back in the league right now, Bijan Robinson, and he kills it every time he's in that backfield. And he's a powerhouse back. He can be serviceable because we kind of have a Breece Hall in RJ Harvey, in my eyes. It was a little more experience, he's not there yet. They're still far apart. But you get RJ going in the right system and you actually feed him that rock, he can run just like that.
Well, it could be a different system because with the new offensive coordinator, TBD, right?
Exactly.
It could open that up where Dobbins, you're absolutely right, George. I love the way you said that. We don't need to make him a workhorse for 17 games. You get Harvey involved, and he's not going to be so injury prone. I love that take. Lenny, go ahead, my bro. Do you want to re-sign Dobbins or no?
So we're re-signing Dobbins if it's at the right price. I feel like if Harvey would have got the start with an even balance on the workhorse, on the workload at the beginning of the year, we would have saw a lot more out of him. I mean, he was hitting his rookie strides in week 16, week 17, and it's like, man, that it's because he was barely getting into it. We should have started him earlier, given him that half of that workload. And I bring back Dobbins if it's at the right price, but I don't overpay for him. Don't give him 5 years, $50 million.
Agreed. Sandi, Dobbins did a lot for us in the first half of the season. I believe he's one of the reasons why that we ended up winning those one-score games. Do you think we need to look for a new running back?
I got Medlocked by everyone. I think that if they don't play him as much, then because he's kind of fragile, he's always hurt. And so if they just don't play him at more than they need to, and if it's for the right price. But
yeah. Agreed. So I'm gonna go straight at you, Vader. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened when we were up 7-0 and it was 4th and 1 and we didn't take the 3 points. Me and George looked at each other and I go, why wouldn't you take the points down? He's like, calm down, Tim. And I'm like, no, he knows when I'm mad because I just sit there. And I'm a loud guy. I just sit there. So, Vader, should we have took those 3 points when we had the opportunity?
Hell yeah. That pissed me off. Man, I was sitting next to one of the Bronco players' mom and dad, number 74. I can't remember who's number 74 on the Broncos offensive line. But 74. I was sitting next to his mom and dad, and we were both. I was talking to the mom, and it was 3rd down. I said, yeah. And then it was 4th down. I said, all right, fool, we're going to get 3 points. It'd be 10-0. And then all of a sudden, they line up, and me and her looking at each other and saying, what are they doing? What's he doing? And then, they have him trying to run the ball or trying to do a play action pass or I don't know what the hell that play was, but oh my gosh, they should have got the points. Points, always points. Playoffs, points. I go
The
with football.
championship. It's the
Get your
AFC
points.
Championship.
Always points.
It's the
You
AFC
know, I can see if
Championship.
it was 30-something to 0, then yeah, let's go for some kind of cool, tricky, whatever. But we're trying to win this right off the bat. We're trying to score right now.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
Ben
Yes, sir.
Powers?
Totally agreed.
Powers?
I'm gonna go. No, Crumb 73.
No,
I think it's
Ben
Ben
Powers.
Powers.
I think it's Wattenberg.
Yeah.
Is it Powers? I thought Powers changed his number.
Yeah,
Oh, it
yeah.
might
I
be,
think
yeah.
you're right. Because
I think it's Wattenberg.
Check Broncos roster.
Because 63 is
Check the Broncos
McGlinchey.
roster, number 74.
Reporting eligible 73.
73.
Broncos
Yeah.
roster.
That's Crumb.
I think it's Ben Powers.
Oh, Pat Bryant?
Is it Powers?
Oh,
No, Pat Bryant's a receiver. Anyways, let's keep this go. Let's keep this
Yeah.
oh,
going.
'cause they came up with this.
Hey Lenny,
Yeah.
should we have took the 3 points?
Oh, definitely should have took the 3 points. We should have took the 3 points. I mean,
Yeah.
man, let's. He's had me nervous all year too. So he might have missed that. I mean, we said we should have took the 3 points, but man, the way he kept going wide left. He might have missed it.
That was in the conditions though. Dude,
Yeah,
the sun was
that's
out
true.
there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Take the 3 points. Take the 3 points. Take the 3 points. Hey, but let's be real too. If we would have got the first down, everyone would have called him a hero.
Yeah, but it's the AFC Championship, so I totally disagree with going for it on fucking board. And,
Yeah.
excuse my
No,
language.
take the points. Always take the points.
Sandy, should we have just got the field goal?
Yeah, for sure.
He's asking about. She's looking up. She's looking up 74.
74
It's
Ben
Powers. It is Powers.
Ben Powers.
It's Powers.
Powers.
Sandy, should
Ben
we have took that
Powers.
3 points instead of going for it on 4th down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
It did
Totally
hurt us. It
for
did
sure.
hurt us later in the game. It hurt us.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go Joe next because George, I kind of got something to say to you, man. It's nothing bad, but we were right there. And Joe, go ahead. Should we have took the 3 points?
You're damn right, man. It's the playoffs. It's the damn playoffs. It's the conference championship game. You do not, especially got your backup quarterback. You got a still strong defense. So but we weren't that team all year to go for it on 4th down. So I don't know why he got the wild hair up his butt to do it then. At that time, man,
Arrogance.
Going up 10-0 would have gave us so much momentum. So I just think it was a really bad choice. And he's already kind of second guessing himself. But yeah, it was definitely not a good choice.
Yeah, definitely, totally agree. George, I'm coming your way, my bro. You already know the question, but say something a little about when we're sitting next to each other. You're trying to pick me up when we didn't have that 3 points, because normally I'm like the optimistic one and like, come on, and you're like, and I was like, bro, that's coming up. So talk about when we didn't go kick the 3. And then go in if we should have did it or not.
Yeah. So we're sitting there, and when we go to 4th and 1 and the offense stays on the field, I think Tim probably had a minor stroke. He didn't get words out. He was just yelling, no words though, just mouth open, and he was freaking out. He's like, "What are we doing? Champagne's and then he sits down and he's just pouting, And I was like, "Bro, believe. We gotta believe. Still, it's gonna be all right. Let's just see what we can do." And dude, it was a bad situation to be in overall because it put us all in a little bit of panic mode because we were like, "What's going on?" Like we're up. Why are we going for it?
Yeah.
We're up. It's gonna start snowing in an hour. What are we doing? I'm like, okay.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And so then, the play happens, and obviously we don't get it, and it's pretty much, end of the world. What happened?
That's my cousin Andrew. What's up, Primo? Thank you for coming in. Go ahead and read that comment.
No, but just finishing up on it. I
after
agree. We
30
should have
seconds.
taken. I agree. We should have taken the points. It's a no brainer when you're. I think the biggest reason is people don't maybe just don't say it or don't realize the Patriots had 12 yards at that point on 12 plays. They
Defense,
had
that's the
12
problem.
yards at that point in the game. Why are you going for it on fourth down? You're not playing Tom Brady. You're not playing these greats that can come back against you, dude. We had them like this, locked down, dude. And Sean outcoached himself again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will say it's poor execution, though. That play could have worked, but we didn't block
real
it.
quick. My cousin Andrew, he goes, I understand Sean Payton was playing aggressive the season, but when you're playing the AFC Championship and it's cold, you need to take whatever points you can get. Totally agreed. And when it's that cold, it's hard to play in. So you know what? George, you're right. Andrew, you're right. Joe, you're right. Sandy, everybody on the show is right. Take that three.
For sure.
Take that three.
Take the
And
points.
I'm gonna get
Always
a little.
take the points.
I'm gonna get a little emotional about it because that was a game changer. That was a game changer. Joe, you want to get some comments, bro? I see them coming through.
Yeah, let me go back up here. We got I threw a couple up already. Let me get some.
I saw.
Some of the other ones I missed.
You can either just keep tagging them and keep going. It's up to you.
Now let me get to some of these ones before we from back. They've been coming in. We have Chris. Yeah, we already got to that one. He said tailgate. Nicole said whoop whoop. Sandy Lou representing Horseman Tailgate at Mile High. You know it.
Sandy Lulu.
Sandy Lulu.
Shy said he said he was upset with Sean Payton because we lost. Yeah, it was definitely it was on a lot of people, but Sean Payton definitely had the brunt of it. Like we just said, going for it on fourth, that was really crazy. Horseman Bronco, he said, let's go.
Let's go.
Look who it is. Look who it is.
Vader's wife saying, love my brother Limo. He is definitely a diehard Bronco. Man.
Hey, one thing I will say about last week when she sat next to Vader, I was like, you could kind of see a heart between their heads. You know what I mean? When they shared their earpiece. And I thought that was like just cute as hell, man. I'm just gonna say
it. Martin Mile High said, hopefully next season has some rough days with my health and with losing a parent. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That is definitely tough.
Condolences.
Definitely condolences all day.
Yes, sir. We got to that one. He said 150 coming in. There's another one saying there's gonna be like 200 coming next year. Thunder Chief, I'm not sure if that's Vince or not, but he said Broncos are officially back. Yes,
that's Orlando.
That's Orlando.
Yeah, that is.
He's one of the newer super fans. We love him. He's amazing.
Nice. Martin Maha said, sure miss Vader and Limo Driver. Yes, well, hopefully you get to see them soon. Becca coming in.
She makes the beanies.
Yeah, she makes
Becca
the beanies.
with the beanies.
Hey, my daughter's gonna wear that nonstop. Thank you so much, Becca.
I made some cool beanies.
I gave her the blue one, Becca.
With sparkles and stuff all over.
Shout out to all the tailgaters. Yes, that's the way to do it.
Yes.
Everyone, keep me in my prayers for sure. We'll definitely do that, Martin.
For sure. Ride or die, doggy. Ride or die.
Leonard coming in. Said we should have 10-3. Yeah, that we definitely should have. Another one coming in. Mile High salute from Mexico City, guys. Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate all that.
So if I can stop you real quick, man. If anybody doesn't know Big Lenny, man, that guy is one of the funniest guys I've ever met in my life. Man, that guy had me cracking up just walking through the stadium, through the tailgate and all of that. He's dedicated. We lost everybody when we got in the stadium, and we just stuck together. We're like, you guys are ruining it. Like, where are you at? Like, so shout out to him. Is that cool with you, Lenny?
And then we got one. That's when we said we got 200 fans coming to the home game next year, and like they already said, you're more than welcome to join the Horseman tailgate. So definitely it'll be nice to see y'all next year. Martin Maha said too, tight end is something we need because Ingram was a no-show. He definitely was, but I also think we didn't use him enough. So kind of, sort of, but we definitely do need another tight end to work with him.
Yeah.
Tight end, running back. Yep.
You need to draft a tight end, a great
back.
tight end. You can pass it to him, use him on quick passing downs. The field, yeah, we definitely need that. Or, like I said, actually use Ingram. So I feel you on that.
Well, yeah. So, okay, since you brought that up, Joe, let's kind of go right here on this comment. I don't feel like we need a new tight end because we can't even put our tight end into the system right now. Would you agree, George? Or would you just?
Yeah, I'm interested. I talked about it on Monday. I'm interested in bringing in somebody because we still have Ingram for another year regardless because he was on a 2-year deal, right? So I'm okay with like bringing in a type of caliber player like that to where we can maybe mix them both in because Ingram is talented and he could still teach him a lot of things. But truly, it's going to come down to finding a guy that can block. I think we didn't use him enough because Sean wanted to. He outcoached himself. Again, I'll say it all show. He was playing too big into his bag about trying to use 3 tight end sets so we could run these play actions and get this guy here and there. It just wasn't working well. So I do think we need to add something because our other tight ends they're not good enough receivers. We need somebody that can block well enough and
I think Ingram personally can do it. I just don't think he had the opportunity to do it.
I don't think he earned the trust from Sean. Yeah, agreed.
Got you. Vader, do you think we need a new tight end, bro?
Yes, I believe that they should draft a strong, powerful, tall, 6'5" muscle like Shannon Sharp, someone similar to him that's strong, that catches over 500, 600 yards a season, has 10 to 12 touchdown passes. Yes. And I know there's a couple of kids out there that will fit that spot up for the draft.
Yeah, no, I get it. Joe, do you think we need a new tight end, bro?
Like I was saying, I don't know if we need we definitely need to get somebody, whether we draft or bring in somebody from from free agency or something. But we definitely need a threat on like George is saying that can run block and also catch passes out of the backfield because it's just it didn't work this year and it's something that we need to be able to relieve the pressure from the running game and any kind of blitz. So we definitely need that. We definitely need to find that and do that. Bring somebody in or draft somebody.
Yeah, I agreed. We got a comment right there that Joe had up. It says, "Hey, all, Pat here, finally catching this. Appreciate you." We got comments coming in like crazy. One more thing before we get out of First and Tailgate. Did we not all see? Should everybody been prepared for that blizzard coming in? Catch your 3 points. Make it 10, right? 10-0. That snow came in like crazy. And you should get every point that you should before the snow comes. George, I'm going to start with you, my bro. You told me at the game when we were trying to get food, this snow's coming. And I go, yeah, that's why we should have took the 3 points. And we stood there trying to watch I think we spent 6-7 minutes into the third quarter just trying to get food, but we knew the snow was coming. Talk about that, my bro.
Dude, yeah, I mean, going inside was probably the saddest part of the day. I did not realize the lines were going to be crazy like that, so it did take us a long time to get food. We did watch about 7 minutes. There was only a little under 8 left when we got back to our seats, so that was tough. But yeah, we go inside and I'm like, it's getting cold. The clouds rolled in, the sun went away, it got gray outside, and I was like, man, the snow's gonna roll in. We could be in trouble, you know? I was like, we gotta see what we're gonna do. And unfortunately, it was just that. Nobody had a chance once it started snowing. Nothing happened.
Nobody.
Literally was nothing going on. After we watched football and then we watched a bunch of defense and people slipping all over the field. I think there was a play, the running back for the Pats fell down and then Drake May slipped right after him. Like that was what we were dealing with, So 100% we were like, man, these conditions are going to suck. We're not going to be able to kick a field goal.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. Like in my vision, I'm going to go to you next, Lenny. The football looked like almost like a little shadow, once that second half hits. So when you were out there in the snow, like, did you feel like we should have did more in the first half?
I feel like, well, that's where that field goal comes in. That's where we should have took the points. So
Yep.
you just did more ball protection. That's all. That weather's just hard. It's hard to game plan around that. It really is hard to game plan around that weather. But when it comes down to it, it just keeps feeling like more could have been done, more should have been done, and like we all agreed early on in the game when the weather was still nice, kick the field goal, take the points.
Yes, sir. Vader, what do you think about that second half, that snow coming in? Going into the first to the second half, could we have done more?
When I came back to my seats, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And what helps during a snowstorm in a football game is a running game, believe me, or short, quick passes, bam, bam, bam. It wasn't. I don't know what happened or what the coach was doing, but the game plan wasn't there. I mean, Stiddy didn't know. Like, I don't know if he even knew what the plays were or what he was supposed to do, but it just threw him off. I think I don't know if they expected that to hit him that hard. It seems like the coach didn't even know that he should have known everything. Like, okay, this gonna hit hard. Boom, boom. We better do this and better do that. But they didn't do what they're supposed to do. The game plan was like out of whack, man. And I lost my voice screaming at these guys and hoping that it didn't fall through. It's just like it threw us off. Like you said, we had every game was a summer game except this one.
Yeah.
And then with the backup QB to boot, you know what I mean? It seemed like we got off going good. Go ahead, Joe. You can read it.
Yeah, we kind of talked about this earlier. Dak coming in, he said thoughts on Davis Webb withdrawing his name from the consideration for the head coaching job. He is the prime candidate to be our OC. Probably is going to be our OC. That's what it's definitely looking like. So definitely be good to get him back in the building.
It's the best option. The best option.
Agreed. Joe, how did you feel about when that snow came in, man? Were you like, we missed our chance, or were you like, oh, we still got this? How did you feel, bro?
Well, I mean, I didn't think it would. I didn't think it slow us down all the way like that. I still thought we'd be able to move the ball a little bit, but it definitely clogged up. It messed up all the play calling we were trying to do. And like Vader was saying, we didn't have a running game, so we couldn't rely on that to even keep the possessions moving. And one thing that I'm wondering, Woody Page kind of made a good analysis about this. He said the field. They used to have heating coils underneath the field. What happened to the heating coils underneath the field? Because it definitely didn't look like they were working. So I don't know if
they were only doing one side, and that's when the Broncos were going that way. They wouldn't do it for the Patriots. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but our line markers were heated up, and theirs weren't, which is the right call to do. But
they kept bringing out the blowers. But they should have. Like the field.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the field usually has heaters underneath it, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if they don't have them no more, but yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
think they have them on grass. Turf maybe, but not grass.
they have. I know Green Bay has it. So and
Yeah,
I knew we used to have it, so maybe they took it out,
I don't
but it
think we
just
ever had it.
Hey, Joe. Joe, we're almost ready for that the Mile High memory. Do you want to cue that up?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is what we do here. There's so much we can talk about. The turnover was garbage. I mean, there's so much more. We got 6 people on the show. I'm trying to keep it rolling. I love all the comments. Keep bringing it in. I see it in my comment section how many is coming in. I apologize if we can't get to one, but Joe's going to do the best he can. But guess what? We're going to get into a Mile High memory. And Sandy, I'm talking to you. Please don't cry, because if you cry, I'm going to cry.
I can't make.
Go ahead, Joe.
Let me add it to the stage real quick.
So before we play this, I want to say I had the time of my life with every one of you guys out there. My brother George, my bro Joe, Sandy, man, you're amazing. Lenny, dude, you're great homie. Vader, man, you're top notch over there, Dougie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to see Vader at the show. So let's go ahead and play it, Joe.
All right, I'm gonna let the sound play for a couple seconds, but then I'm gonna cut it because it is. I don't want us to get in trouble. So.
Unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
My heart, Vince. Your father-in-law, Vader and Horseman. Limo. Libre.
Emilio.
Shout out Denver Foods. Shout out Goonsville Clothing.
Goonville.
Denver Foods.
Yep.
So here's where it is. I did that. I did that because that's how I felt. I hope all you guys had the time of your life, because you know what? I'm gonna get a little emotional. This season, me and my brother George has always been brothers, but this season, like, got us here, like, ugh. And then me and Joe got here, ugh. And then I got to meet 3 great people that just invited us in, not only to tailgates, but to family and to Libre as well, to the whole network, to everybody, the Denver Foods, to everybody. I feel like this season just brought so much more, not just because we were winning, it was just the vibe. Because I'm pretty sure me and George would have went to any game at any time that we wanted to, even if we were a losing team. But I feel like this Broncos country brought us all together. And I'm gonna start with you, Sandy. Did you have the time of your life?
I had the time of my life. I made the best memories. And meeting everyone just helped me get through my grief and made it the time of my life. Through the hardest time of my life, turned into the best time of my life. Rest in peace, Tara, and Bronco Gabe, and my little old man, Magoo. Um, just all these people brought bridges, and I don't have Tara here, but she brought all this love into my life. She's not here to take care of me, but I believe that she sent all of you here to take care of me. So yes, I did have the time of my life. And thank you all so much thank you for everything.
Sandy, love you with all my heart. You're one of the best people that I've ever met. Your heart is made of gold. Like you have so much love in yourself to like not pass it on, and I appreciate you. So, Lenny, the Mile High memory, man. Um,
Hey,
did you have the time of your
it's
life?
like for sure, for sure. We had a couple tough losses this year. We lost Magoo. He was a Bronco alumni. Actually, played for the Broncos in the '60s. He sat by us every game for the last 5 years, and we lost him this year. And right after we lost him, we lost Bronco Gabe, and then we lost Tara. And man, it was getting rough there for a little bit. And man, the winning, and every Sunday we'd show up, and the family would be there, and new family, man. Without a doubt, you guys showed up, and it's like you guys been there the whole time. It's new, It's like where you guys been, like where you guys are the cousins that showed up from Cali. You guys always been family. It's without a doubt, and so that goes to the memories, man. It was a great year as far as overcoming grief and overcoming obstacles, and the winning or losing. We met beautiful people, we met great people, and we're happy to have you guys on board, man. We're happy to be on board, and bam.
In the end, we really did win.
Yeah.
Like we lost, but we're winning.
It's a winning
No,
season, baby.
we won through all this friendship and family atmosphere that we have. I love you guys being on the Outcast. I love that you support the Broncos, bro. Do you even Broncos, bros? But you guys welcomed us in, so I'll get to Joe and George in a minute. But Vader, this season, man, it got a little emotional, right? And you're the hype man of the South Stands, right? So talk about it, man. Like, did you meet a lot of new people that you love? Did you did you take pictures with everybody that wanted a picture with you? Like, did you have the time of your life?
I have a time of my life every time I'm at the game. But I meet a lot of new people. Uh, it's crazy. I guess over 1,000 pictures each game. Kids, adults. I mean, adults are more kids than the kids. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. They run up to Vader, and I'm like, "Who is this guy? He's hugging me like he never, I've never been hugged before. You're my favorite." I go, right on. Go Broncos. But a lot of memories there, man. I mean, I'm going to miss everybody that, but, we still get together. The Nugget season gets about to start. And, it's crazy at the tailgates, especially at the Horseman tailgates, because I like the DJ, like, Zeke De Leon. That's my cousin. And then I have more cousins and cousins and cousins. I mean, man, there's like about 100 cousins of mine at the Horseman. I'm like, and it's crazy. I go, man, my whole family's here. But the Horsemen's my family. All the Bronx fans are my family. So a lot of memories. You guys right here, Outcast, man. You guys, appreciate you guys inviting us to your show. It's fun, having a good time, man, and just to do what you guys do for us, and us just to give back to everybody else. I mean, there's so many memories. We lost a lot of people that we love, but we know they're in our hearts. And Sandy, she sees so much love and fun, man. She cares for so many people. I love her so much. You're my sister. Love you, my brother Lenny. Love you guys a lot. My wife, she's over here watching on the live stream over there. You can see her. She's trying to hide.
What's up?
Here she comes. There she is. She's trying to hide. There she is. Say what's up.
Isabel, say hi. Love you.
There you go. What
Let's
up?
see if we can make that hard again.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it. I'll do
Move
it
your
for you.
hands.
That was horrible. I'm sick.
Leave her alone,
She's over there
Vader. Leave
watching
her
the
alone.
Nugget
Leave
game.
her alone, James.
Leave her alone.
Okay, I'll leave her alone. But
I'm not trying to be biased, but out of everyone that's here, I think Sandy's my favorite. I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry, guys.
I agree.
I think George
Oh,
might
good.
cry tonight because I didn't say him,
Yeah.
but we'll see. George, you're next, my brother. As you heard me earlier, I feel like this Broncos season brought us so much closer in being brothers. Go ahead and speak, my bro. Whatever you want to say.
Dude, when I talk about this season for the rest of my life, dude, it's literally the start of something new. It literally was the time of my life. I, got invited to start a podcast with my brother Dak. Shout out
Bros.
to Broncos Bros. I got that, and you supported right away. You're like, hell yeah, brother! And then you come to the game and get offered, a show. You and Joe get a show. We're ending up at tailgates. We're at the games. We're going to left and right. Libre's scouting us out. We're doing all this fun stuff that we've never done before personally. Games obviously, but I've never gone to that many games in a season. I'm not season ticket holders yet, but one day. And I think my favorite. I have a few favorite moments. It finally snowed. So the AFC Championship game, bro, I was crying under, just my eye slots, bro. They were freezing because I had tears because the snow was falling, and that's my favorite. When I'm at a snow game, there's nothing like that feeling, dude. It feels like the air gets quiet, everything's still, and you're just watching snowflakes. So that was my favorite, and then meeting the rest of you guys was just an honor, man. You guys are freaking down to earth. You guys are loving. And I got to find out, what's at the end of a rainbow. It's Sandy's heart of gold.
I love that.
But for real, it was so awesome. Like I said, I talked about it Monday. I came up and hugged Sandy and introduced myself. She didn't even know who I was yet. She just hugged me so big, just because she's like that. And then I told her I was the Broncos bro, Tim's brother, and she was like, "Oh, come back!" She gave me a bigger hug, and I was like, awesome, dude, awesome. So honestly, it was the time of my life this year, dude. We made so many good friends and family, and part of Broncos country. This is what we love, right? We're all fans at the end of the day, but at the same time, we're all family as fans, within the city, dude. And it was a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. Since George is talking about his chairs, I got to talk about mine before I get to my right hand man that does this with me every week, Joe, Mile High Medlock. But
Joe.
When I shed tears this year, it was at the Chargers game, and we won that Chargers game. And I just looked over at George, and he was like, "What's the matter?" And I was like, "We did it! We did it!" And he's all consoling me. He's like, "Dude, you should be cheering right now." I go, "Let me cry. And I'm gonna admit that to everybody viewer out there. George, you remember that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. How could I forget?
Love it.
Oh, bro,
I cried too, just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandy, I believe it. Let me get to my right hand man, my brother, my Mile High Medlock, the other outcast.
Yeah, so this season was definitely one to remember. Like George was saying, getting to meet you, knowing you got a podcast, and then me and Tim getting put on. Definitely something I didn't expect, and not something I was looking to get into, at the time. But hey, it all worked out. Get to talk sports and enjoy meeting new people. So it was definitely fun. And just like you guys too, I had some losses in my life too. In August, at the end of August, at the start of August, lost my cousin Mark. Man, dude, it was just really
much
tough.
love, Mark. Love you, Mark. R.I.P. Man.
All right, Mark.
What a great guy. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a tough loss for me too. So I was definitely in because that was pretty much my. He's like a cousin of a cousin, so pretty much family. I was hanging out with him a lot. I mean, known him since middle school, since he moved out here from California, and then we lost right before Christmas Eve. We lost my uncle Julian, so that was another loss that just was unexpected, and just had a lot of family, and then with everybody else out there, definitely was able to get through it. Definitely diehard Bronco fans. You just they want you to keep going, so definitely kept going, and man, we got to go to that Thursday night game, and man, have fun there. Tim changed though. Tim was that time when we're walking through the parking lot. Tim said, "I hope I don't fight nobody tonight. I hope I don't fight nobody." And then when we go to the New England game on Sunday, him and George are, "Oh, good luck, guys, good luck." And that's just not me. That's just not me. I'm not the type of person. If you got kids and stuff, I'm not gonna say nothing. But I may say some stuff to you, but I'm not gonna get physical or nothing like that. It's all in fun and everything. But it's definitely fun getting to meet everybody, getting to go to the and this season I definitely think it brought a lot more excitement, a lot more just everything was just back to the winning days of the Broncos, because the Avalanche could do so much, the Nuggets could do so much, but the Broncos are our heart. And man, I just really liked how it brought the city together, and we were able to have the two tailgates, all the different tailgates to get hyped for the pep rallies, get hyped for the games, and man, that was just a fun season. And I can't wait to next year and see what changes we make and how much better we get.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Joe. You know what? That Raider game, I was a little whatever. Last game, I just wanted, like, now that the podcast and all that's out there, like, I want to look at the other team and be like, so no one could say, like, I'm that guy at the game that just doesn't care about, like, I want to be respectful, especially in front of children. And you know what? George, Joe, Lenny, Vader, Sandi, you guys all have people coming up to you, and you guys welcome up the other team to the tailgates. Vader takes pictures with multiple people. That's how we all should be and not be. So getting on that point, I'm not going to say this POS name. I am not going to give him the right on mine and Joe's podcast.
Nope.
But there was a troll that messed with my co-host, one of my best friends, my brother, and then especially messed with Benny's sister. You guys all know what I'm talking about, correct?
Yes.
Sure,
Yeah, we know.
I don't want to get likes like that. I don't want to get viewed like that. And I'm surprised.
Oof.
I actually, hold on. No, I'm blessed that me and George weren't around. Because, whoo!
You guys might have gave him a hug.
Hold on. Hey, don't judge. I did. That little son of a gun came to our tailgate earlier in the day. And then I was like, hey, buddy. I gave him a hug. I offered him a drink. And then later on in the day, I found out what he was doing. And I was so mad because I saw what he did to my boy Joe and Benny. And I was like, if I would have known that, like,
we probably smacked the drink out of his hand right then and there. Hey, 90
I think
views that video got, though.
I think we all felt that. Vader, did you know this troll was going around?
No, I did not.
Yeah. So Libre sent me Lenny sent it first, and then Libre sent it to me, and they're like, and then Joe's like, yeah, go in 17 minutes or whatever he said, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, it didn't bother me with Joe because Joe can handle his own. Like if Joe wants to get down, he could do BTF. You know what I mean?
I don't condone violence.
No, I get that. But when you mess with Benny's little sister, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, no, okay.
George, what do you think about that, bro?
I'm glad. I think I'm glad I wasn't around. At that point, after the loss, there wasn't many friendly things that were going to be said, and potential physical could have happened. And I don't want to be that guy either. I don't need that out there on a live. I don't need my kids or anybody of the fans seeing that. So I'm thankful I wasn't there. It's a shame that he goes around trying to get likes by being a troll and pestering young fans. That's probably the thing that gets me the most, right? I don't mind a little bit of trolling, man. Like you can talk some stuff, but keep it to the people you should be talking stuff to, and keep it semi-cordial. It sounded like I didn't really watch any of it. I did see Joe's interaction because I had to go fast forward. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fast forward right now.
Yeah.
But right away, I was like, yeah, I'm so glad I wasn't there. But
to let everyone know, the Outcast, the Broncos Bros, Vader, and Marriage with Drinks, none of us are ever going to try to get likes in that capacity. We got way too much respect for the children out there. We got way too much respect for the Denver community. Do you guys all agree? Can we get a round of applause for that, please?
Yeah.
I mean, I might go preaching, but that's the limit.
Frank the Tank. But I just wanted Bronco. I'm glad the Bronco country, and even the New England fans that were there, they some of them knew who he was, and they were like, "Dude, get out of here. We know you're not a Patriots fan." So I'm glad everybody was able to control themselves. Even when I was walking to the car, because like I said, I was walking the other side from where these guys were, and I didn't know who he was, but I was just like, maybe I ain't gonna do it, because they were definitely trying to get
antagonize.
Yeah, and then even when I was walking to the car beyond there, everybody was pretty good, pretty cool. You can call me a sore loser, be it whatever. I was in the mood, man. I was not wanting to hear no celebrations and all that. So there were some New England fans that were trying to celebrate. I was like, man, can y'all just please save that till y'all get to the car, wherever you're going. I said, I'm not good. I wasn't never gonna get physical. I was just like, I just really don't want to hear that. They respected it, and they didn't get all crazy like I would have, because I would have not been that way. I would have been, like, I don't give a damn. You lost.
I'm gonna agree with you there. I think my own worst enemy was myself. Like, just leave me alone for a while. I don't know what the hell I had to go through, but dude, I treated every Patriot fan, George can attest to this, with things. The only thing I'm mad about is that Lenny didn't call me and be like, "Hey, I'm down the street. Come have a beer with me after the game." I'm just kidding, Lenny. I'm just kidding. Joe, I see like 91 comments on the screen. Do you want to get through some of these?
Yeah, let's roll through some real quick here. I want to go up here. Weaver, way up here, way a long time ago.
What up, Jay?
Weaver said, "What's up, y'all? Hope y'all have a great night. We sure are. Orange and blue for life. You know it, Weaver. Shout out." Dak said, "Empty the clip and trade up for Keon Sadiq in the first." Oh, that's a big give.
Rough.
I don't know about trading up. That's a little dangerous there. Do not trade up for a tight end. What? Let him fall to you.
We got five picks in the first 4 rounds. We'll find somebody.
Yes,
and Martin Mahai said tight end from Oregon for sure. Or the kid from IU. Yeah, the kid from IU, man, he made a couple good catches in the Natty. So
he's going too fast. We don't have a shot at that, dude. There's no way.
But Weaver said again, we need a new inline tight end, but Ingram should get double the targets he did this year, and we are good on that type of tight end. Yes, sir.
Shout out Jay Weaver.
The wind was awful.
So to the 3 guests, Jay came in last week, and I kind of talked about him like he's the cousin of the CEO. But one thing I will say about Jay, that dude has one of the biggest football IQs, sports IQs. Let me rephrase that. Sports IQs I've ever seen. George, would you agree with that? Shout out to Jay.
Shout out Jay, yes.
Oh, absolutely. Love Jay. He's super humble. He's super modest. He's always showing love. He leaves comments and he's like, "It's the bros," And then we got to meet him. He was there for the Giants game, so we actually got to meet him and his parents. So that was super awesome. But he's very knowledgeable and he's a humble dude. He's kind of like the rest of you guys. Like he's one of us. One of us.
Dak said,
go ahead.
He said Kenyon Sadiq brings true versatility as a tight end. He can operate in line, contribute as a run blocker, and add value in the passing game. I definitely feel you on that, Dak. I said,
Sorry.
I think we need one on both sides. So that he definitely needs an addition. We got the one drive that started. Martin Mile High said the one drive that started on the New England 32. Yeah, we had chances the whole game. It was there's blame to go around a lot of places, but even Jonah Ellis not having contain on that last play to let Drake May get the scramble to get the first down. But like I said, they all did good. We'll be back next year and we'll get it. Leonard earlier said that Vader take a time out to get freaky on the show. Yeah, we came out strong. It was right when the weather took a turn. So did our momentum. That is like literally the momentum just shifted with that snow. We couldn't figure it out. Crystal, one of a kind. She hopped in. She said, "Hola, hey." She had a couple other comments. She said she's never been tailgating. She said the playoff game was her first time ever. So I'm glad you had to, see a playoff game like that, especially AFC Championship game, if that's what it was, or even the divisional. That's playoff games are amazing to be at.
Yeah. We all had to try to.
She said, "Don't cry, Sandy."
Love you, Sandy. Don't cry. This is what she said.
When I say the time of my life, I think of Dirty Dancing, just wearing orange and blue.
I almost started singing this song. I'm not gonna lie. I almost just started singing.
R.I.P. Bronco Gabe. Yes, R.I.P. Ashley coming in. She said, "Bless everyone on the podcast. Much love, family and friends."
Podcast. Much love, family.
All right, Joe. Let's take a quick break, real quick.
Shai said, "I had the time of my life during the video."
Yeah.
Thank you, Shai.
Shai,
what's
love
up?
you, man.
So you know what? Let's put some props on it. Welcome back. We're the Mile High Outcasts. My co-host, Mile High Medlock. Love you. I got my brother George. I got Lenny, Sandy, and Vader. Like, oh my God, man, Vader, man. I need an autograph. That way I can put it up on the wall, bro. I'm not.
Oh yeah,
lie to
for
you.
sure.
Yeah, yes, sir. So right now we're gonna put some props on it, and there's a lot of us. Normally we'll go individually, so I'm just gonna do props on it for one thing. Let's put some props on it. Vader, I'm gonna start with you. Put some props on it for the turnaround we had from last year.
From last year, I mean, I give
From 2 years ago, from 3 years ago. Put some props on it of where we are now.
Man, I mean, just for 3 years ago, it was like we had. Geez, I don't think we ever had a record like that before in history. What were we? We're like, oh man, I mean, from there to there, I mean, we built and built, and Broncos always built. We always came up, and we're always be on the top. Yeah, we had a little stumbles here and there, but from there to now, I mean, we're at top notch. We have a couple of things we just got to fix up, but each season from last season until this season, we went up a notch. So everything that we're doing is getting better, and I mean, it's just we're building. We're building to be the world champs, and it's going to happen. We were short this time, but if Bo Nix didn't get hurt, we were going to be the world champs again. Guarantee we were winning that Super Bowl. But
Agreed.
I mean, just from way back then to now, man, we're the team to beat. We're the team to be scared of.
George, I'm gonna call you out next, bro. Put some props on it for the turnaround. Whether it's through ownership, Sean Payton, Bo Nix, whatever you want to talk about. Look, talk about the turnaround season that we had.
Yeah, I'm going to start with ownership because ever since Walmart bought us, Walmart money has been real good to us, and we went and got I don't even know if we went and got Sean. He kind of fell into our lap because we wanted Jim Harbaugh and D'Amico Ryans first, right? From what I remember. So Sean kind of fell
And
into
then
our
we also
lap.
looked at McDaniels that was in Miami and look what he did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Sean kind of fell into our laps, and then the turnaround is he was able to flip this roster, taking an $85 million cap hit and cutting Russell Wilson from that sorry contract we gave him. So like a lot of my props on it are for the turnaround that we were able to do so quickly while we were strapped with our hands tied behind our backs, no money to spend, no free agents wanting to come, just trusting that Sean was going to pick the right guy, and he got us our QB1. So I think that's my biggest props is Sean found our QB1, and that's the only reason we ever went on a. That's the only reason our streak of no losing seasons broke, because we lost. Right, we were the only team left that had had a losing season until the 2016 year.
Had lights.
And dude, since then, to be able to come back in and get a QB1, figure out how to improve every single year. You know, you get to the playoffs, or you miss the playoffs that first year, right? And then you get to the playoffs, and then you win a playoff game with the 1 seed. Teaching this team how to win close games. That's it, man. That's the props. Bo Nix, baby.
I appreciate that. That was well put, my brother. I always love what you got to say. Me and Joe are gonna go last. So Lenny or Sandy, whoever wants to go first.
I'll go ahead and go next. So I want to give my props to Sean Payton. You got to remember, before him, we were on a 9-year playoff drought. He's been here for 2 years. We hit the playoffs last year. This year, we hit the number 1 seed. I mean, he's done this in 2 years. I mean, given he's made some plays that we've all questioned him on. He made some plays that we criticized him. But hey, that's Bronco country. That's how spoiled we are. Is that, hey, if you ain't perfect, we're going to criticize you. But let's put it down for real. He has brought us a long way in 2 years. He took us from a 9-year playoff drought to number 1 seed in 2 years. And he's made the playoffs both years as a coach. And then I'll give my second shout out to Bo Nix for sure. That boy's a dog. The way he walked off with an ankle, the way he shook it, ran to the huddle. I'm excited.
And no one knew. No one knew.
No one knew.
No one knew. No one knew.
So we got in our cars.
What did Sandy say? What did Sandy say last week? He thugged it out.
He thugged it out. He thugged it out. Yeah, you can't teach a dog like that. Like that, those dogs come natural, and I'm excited to have a dog like that in our corner for the future. Optimistic.
For sure. Sandy, what do you say about that turnaround season? You guys been tailgating. You know about the losing seasons. You never gave up. But to put up a 14-3 record this year, how do you feel about that turnaround season?
I felt good.
What are you going to put props on it for?
Well, because the only other time in history that we had a 14-win season was with Alway in 98. And it was 14-2, and now we're 14-3. But we're there, baby. Like that, we're there.
So
we're like
to the whole team.
Props to everybody. Props to the current team and Sean Payton. If it wasn't for him bringing us from what we were to where we are, like, you know, we wouldn't be close to history that Alway made. So,
14
yeah, 14 wins.
2 times
since 98.
You brought back the culture.
Yes.
I hear what you're saying, and something I'm not gonna take it away from me, George or Joe. But you guys were at the game, season ticket holders, when we were a 10-year losing machine. You know what I mean? We didn't get there, and the way you guys kept going, like, I just want to appreciate all 3 of you. Not that George and Joe, I love you too. But what I'm saying is, man, you guys put that buzz down. Vader's over there with kids, like, oh, let me get a picture. Like, the things that you guys are doing, you know, and the tailgate in the stadium, whatever, man, you guys got nothing but love for me, man.
We have a saying for us. We have a saying. It's South Stands, born and raised. Vader comes from the South Stands too.
Horsemen from the South Stands. We don't give up on our team. We stay out there. South Stands, born and raised.
Lenny threw me a text yesterday saying, "You can take me out of the South Stands, but you can't take the South Sides out of me."
South side.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Man. Joe, take me through. What do you want? What do you want to put some props on it for this turnaround year?
Oh man. So Lenny, I think Sean's this is his third year because I think first year is with Russell.
It is.
Oh, third,
Yeah,
it
'cause
is.
He did that first year with Russell Wilson.
He did. I
Still-
didn't want to count that year.
Yeah,
We're going to pretend like that didn't happen.
we don't let that ride. But yeah, the turnaround that he's done in these 3 years has definitely been amazing. Even with, like I said, the last two with the Wilson cap hit has been just what they've been able to do to get guys out there that can play and compete like this has been amazing. So if I had to put props out there, I'm gonna go to Vance Joseph, because after that Miami 70 point loss, I was kind of questioning, but he definitely came back and showed why he still had a job and why he can still be a head coach somewhere else. If it's not this year, sometime in the future, because he definitely had that defense playing really good, come up with some really good schemes, and had a defense player of the year last year. So I mean, definitely Vance Joseph would be who I put it to if I'm gonna just name one person.
Bro, totally agreed. George said it great a couple of weeks ago. If we didn't put a target on his head when we got beat down by Miami, why would we do that after the Jaguars lost? Do you remember that, George?
I do remember that.
And he's absolutely right. So Vance Joseph, to you, Joe, great pick. Here's mine, and I'm gonna Medlock Sandy real quick. Riley Moss, dude, never gave up all season. He did everything he could and had more targets than anybody, and never gave up. And he didn't get love from like mainstream media. Like all year long, they just
Slept on him.
ran over it. And man, like George knows this better than anybody. I used to play cornerback, so maybe I have a sympathy factor there. But I truly believe when PS2 went down, he stepped up. He did everything in his power to get that. And then pass interference calls, and everyone's like, what is he doing? And, just talking. I'm going to put some props on it. And I got to end. Like, I'm not saying we're going to keep going. We got Nuggets. We got Avs. We got Super Bowl. We're not done on this podcast. But our Broncos season's over. And if I can give it to one person that I thought had maybe more heart than anybody on the team besides Bo Nix, is Riley.
You said go, Bo, go.
I love it.
I feel that me too, bro.
So I'm gonna circle back since you called out Riley last week. Would you agree with me?
I 100% agree with you.
Riley's her boy.
Riley's my boy. He has been.
I texted Tim when you said Riley first, and I was like, she stole Riley.
I got Medlock.
Yeah.
Vader, would you agree that Riley put it down all year, or mainstream media like ruined Riley for you?
No, Riley tore it up. I agree with Sandy. Riley Moss, I mean, yeah, he got all the calls, but he defended. He went all hard. He went all body. I think he only got one touchdown in the whole season against him. So that says something. He didn't let nobody score on him, or he wasn't going to let nobody score on him. He'll take a penalty. He'll take a hold, whatever, but they didn't score on him but one time, I believe, in the whole season. So that says something about him and his character. He plays hard, he hits hard, and plays hard.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you say about Riley Moss, my bro?
Oh, I mean, definitely, he's a dog, man. The pass interferences, he's a physical dude. You know, he can work on that. You know, I think just not being as handsy will help him out. But I mean, he's right there. He's all around the plays. He does gamble a little bit, but like I said, I don't mind it, man. He makes up for it with his with his other plays he makes. So I definitely I'm glad he's on our team.
Definitely,
Sure.
definitely. And then it was said that he's practicing with like boxing gloves on, so he doesn't make that hold. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's out there putting that work in. Lenny, I'm gonna go to you next, man. My I put props on it for Riley. Please put some comments on that.
So I was on the other side of it. I used to, man, he's getting beat like he stole something.
No, you're done. You're done.
I was that one. I was the one being a critic. However, then I had this one in my ear, like, remember who's on the other side of him? Like, okay, yeah, PS2, yeah, PS2's on the other side of him. Yeah, okay, yeah. Of course, he's gonna get targeted so much. You get targeted 20 times a game, they're gonna catch 3 or 4. So you know, overall, if you look at it overall and you pay attention to everything that's going on. Got to give him his props. Got to give him his props. Definitely a turning point when you look at the whole picture.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna finish with my brother George because I've been whining in his ear from preseason. Why is Riley getting targeted by the media? Like why this and that? And George, before you talk, I'm gonna say this. He made fun of me my whole football career. He goes, all you did is run up and down the field. Because you had to run 50 because I was a corner. He goes, you had to run 50 yards out and then come back in.
And do it
again. George was a beast when he played. I'm not gonna lie, but he always gave me shit for the cornerback position. So I kind of felt maybe I was biased because it was Riley, but in all actuality, George had love for Riley. So go ahead, George. Put some props on it.
100%. Props to Riley. I was banging the table before the season because I was just hoping that he came back healthy because he got hurt last year, right? And when he went down, it was apparent that we were significantly worse without him on the field. And then, you know, this year, it looked like he got injured, rehabbed, and still somehow got better. Because this year he came out and right away people were dogging him right away. You know, he's the white boy, he's the white corner, and then you know everybody's comparing him to Cooper DeJean because he picked off Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. We don't care about that. He's the best second corner, number 2. He's the best CB2 in the NFL. There is not another corner, CB2, that could lose the best corner in the NFL and then take over for him and do more than serviceable work. PIs are not. Most of those were garbage calls. He definitely had a few, of course, you're going to. And like I said, I told Lenny, or Lenny mentioned it, I told Tim all year, I said, Riley's the most targeted cornerback in the league as the CB2. And then he goes to CB1, he's going to go guard once, and he's getting triple the targets. And I think he did finish either first or second in targets this year. And he had less than 50% completion on him, or just right at that. So mad props to Riley, dude. He's learning from the best in the game. Everybody's got to remember that. We got Pat, dude. He just won a defensive MVP.
Yeah.
He literally is learning from the best and prove that he put in the work. And shout out the rest of the cornerback group because I think that group as a unit helps each other so much, right? You got Jaquillin, who's always making plays for us. Jaquan McMillan, I call him Jaquillin. Dude, and then, you know, we added depth. We added depth there. We got guys. But Riley, mad props to Riley for holding us down this year and getting targets, dude.
I appreciate all you guys, Riley. You know what, Lenny, you know, your take wasn't my favorite, but you know, I still love you, bro. You're my homie. We're brothers, dog. I'm not gonna. I'll still let you back on the show, and I'm still gonna watch your show. So to everybody out there, just quick shout out, man. They got Married to Drinks. It goes on Facebook Live at 7. So please follow them. It's
Tomorrow,
a blast.
Friday.
It's a blast.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're funny. They're funny, and they're just so down to earth. It's their show's gonna eventually get longer, but they're only doing like 15 minutes. But I'm not lying. That 15 minutes had me cracking up. So shout out to you guys for doing your show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it, brother.
drinks. I was catching. You guys posted it, and I came up on my feed today actually, and you guys posted a couple days ago. So I was watching it, and yeah, it's good. It's good. You guys keep it up.
Right on. Thank you.
Joe, before we get into the forecast and end this show, do you want to bring up some comments, bro? I see a lot out there.
Yeah, your cousin said, "Who do you guys think we should draft with our first pick?" If I had on our first pick, I'm going either offensive line or defensive line, or a linebacker. That would be that's where I would go. What about y'all?
Well, so if you're talking about linebacker, that kind of means like you don't have faith in Greenlaw because he's injury prone. I'm not saying you said that, but that's kind of where I'm gearing to.
Not even just Greenlaw.
That's my question.
What I would do with our first pick, so it depends if we sit back and not trade up. Then we got to just take the pieces of the puzzle. What I would do, I would get another wide receiver first, not tight end. I know everyone's bitching about tight ends. I would go a receiver like a number 2, that where Sutton wasn't getting harassed all game, double teamed up, because Sutton had some drops. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like he did great, but there's a lot of the season where he was not even targeted. So I would like another big receiver to take that weight off of Sutton. Go ahead, Vader. What do you think?
I think offensive. We need our defense is sweet. It's sweet. I mean, you could touch it up just a little bit, but it's sweet. Offense. We need some strong guys up front to block, to protect our quarterback and to create holes for our running back.
I got you. I feel what you're saying, Lenny.
I like what you said. The receiver to kind of yeah, I got Medlocked a little bit by Medlock.
Medlock.
I'd like a receiver to balance out Sutton. I mean, Bryant, the younger guy, he looked like he was gonna do it, but he just couldn't. I don't know. He just didn't have that pizzazz when we needed it. But yeah, I'd like to get a big receiver. Megatron kind of receiver come in and balance out Sutton, and you know what I mean. Make it dangerous from both sides.
Yes,
maybe move Bryant to a slot.
Yes, sir. I agree with that. That's a great take. Georgie, my brother, what do you say?
Oh, jumping on over. So I touched on this Monday, and I truly believe we will stick on the defensive side of the ball in the first round. Sean Payton's a guru. He is better than everybody else in the draft. That's what he talks about himself. And I think we're going to draft a D tackle. We need to solidify that front because we are going to lose some pieces. It's not going to be the same roster. JFM's going to go. You got a few guys like Hugh Robinson we drafted that can slide in, but I think we're going to stick on the defense and solidify it even more. And I would agree in what Joe said because on Monday it's either going to be a D tackle or an inside linebacker.
All right.
The specific reason that Alex Singleton has already been here a long time, right? How much more does he got? Can we get some of those wear off of him so he's good all year? Greenlaw got hurt. That's tough. Drew Sanders, who we drafted, where's he been? He's always hurt. All we really got is Justin Stranad to rely on as a backup. So we really need to fortify the defense because it'll win us championships. Sean will find his guys in the later rounds. The receiver's you're not going to get a GOAT at 30.
No, you're not. You're not going to get the GOAT at 30. I agree with you.
But you can get great other positions.
The way you just talked about the linebacker core, it always makes me think when we talk sports, when me, you, and Joe just even off the podcast talk, I get what you're saying, but I got a feeling that John wants to open this offense up finally, and that's my take. But it's a great take. Sandy, you're last. What position do you think that we should draft that would help us out for next season?
Lenny's mom.
Hey, Mama Chica.
I'm gonna say the offensive line, because we need help. So they can help run the game. The
Yeah, the run game.
That's what I said. They can help the run game.
Yeah, I agree. I
Can you
mean,
hear
there's so many different choices. None of us are wrong. We can like argue or not argue, and we're not arguing obviously, but none of us are wrong. I think we need a big receiver. I think George is right. I think Sandy has a point to the offensive line. I don't think our offensive line buckled to the playoffs. That's what got me. Was like, man, like block somebody, like, because they weren't even blocking before the snow came in the championship. Let's be real about that. So that could give Harvey some help out.
Are you raising your hand to get called on?
Yeah. Raise your hand if you want to talk to me.
What do you got to say, Lenny?
Well, when you brought up the linebackers, George, and I wanted to actually say it after you were talking about the linebackers. Do we re-sign Single Nut?
Absolutely. Single Net gets re-signed.
Yes.
That's his nickname, but of course he's our leading tackler. Every year he's our leading tackler.
Yes,
Vader put props on it for him last week. Don't go against Vader.
Yeah. Yep. My boy could hit.
Single Nut. I love the nickname.
Yeah, that's what they've been calling him in the locker room.
That's hilarious. Before we get into the forecast, Joe, go as much as you want with the comments, my bro, and you let me know when to get into it.
Yeah, I had some already coming through. You seen Bronco Libre, a couple other ones. Martin, he said weather got bad really quick. Yeah, it definitely did. Bronco Rob said, "Holy smokes, you guys are still alive." Yeah, Bronco Rob, we're having a blast, man. We went long last week, going long again this week. Martin Mahai said if the refs would have called the holding in the Bills game, Bo would have never gotten hurt. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yes.
The refs hated on Moss all season long. He was definitely more viewed than a lot of
the league.
Can't wait till the draft party. Me neither. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah.
Yes, if you guys see me turning my head, I'm watching the Nuggets game. It's really close.
I've seen that.
Cavs got whooped on tonight.
Yeah. Dak said, "Y'all still on?" Dak, we're going, man. We're getting through. Said, we did that last year in the first round, and they didn't work. Yeah, it's definitely something they got to figure out. Get a wide receiver for agency. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I kind of want a little bit more of somebody who's been around a couple years and as a wide receiver. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Phyllis, she said, "Thank you guys for being amazing friends." To my daughter, have a good night. Thank you for, I'm glad we all got to meet, and it was a good time hanging out through Sunday. And it's crazy, like they know family of my family, Cosio and Fabian.
Yeah.
And Mark is Fabian's brother, the one that I was talking about. So yeah, it's a small world out here. We just know people.
Sure.
People. And Martin Mahai too said, I think they was tired. Yeah, they definitely didn't seem like they something happened where they didn't have enough at the end to pull it out, but we shall see.
They didn't have enough the whole game. Nobody executed.
Yeah.
All
right. So let's get it going. I know we've been on for a while. I love all the guests on the show. It takes a little bit longer. That's why we're going over 2 hours, I believe. But you know what? It's a great time with all of you guys.
Sure.
Let's get in the fourth and forecast, and then we'll all sign out together. You guys ready?
Sounds good.
So here we are. We're fourth and forecast. And the only thing on fourth and forecast is the Super Bowl. So we got Seahawks versus the Patriots. I know I've heard Libre and they think the Pats could do it. I'm not saying that he's wrong because on any given Sunday anything could happen. I'm gonna go first, and I'm predicting a score with Fourth and Forecast. Seahawks win it 34-10. 34-10. They're gonna murder these Patriots. They're gonna put it down to them, and I'm gonna be like dancing around like I would with the Broncos. So you know what, Joe? Go ahead and say what your Fourth and Forecast is about the Super Bowl.
Oh man, I definitely think the Seahawks are going to win. I'm not going to put it that well. I don't know. Let's see if
it's hard.
If I'm putting a score, it's going to be. Man, I'm gonna be close to you. I'll say 31-13. Yeah, the Seahawks are playing really good, man. They that defense is looking amazing, and after New England struggling here, I don't think they're going to have enough to go after Seattle and everything. They're going to need to beat them.
Yeah, absolutely. Vader, what say you, my bro?
I'm coming up with, what did I say? 27-19.
Nice.
Seattle.
Okay, yeah, okay.
27-19.
They're just so nice on both sides of the ball. I just don't see New England getting it done. And to each their own. Everyone has their own opinion. I just think, well, let me rephrase that. I hope that Seattle just puts it to them. George, what say you, man? Super Bowl prediction.
I got the Seahawks winning this one. Similar to Vader, I got 28-23.
Ooh, close game.
Seahawks don't have our defense. They'll get scored on. They went through shootouts, and the Patriots have a decent offense. They just had never seen a defense like ours before.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I get it. I guess I'm just wishful thinking that Patriots.
Yeah, I hope they get the brakes beat off them. I hope it's 57-0.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be realistic, and I think they might keep it a little close, unless they start turning the ball over like crazy.
Yeah. Sandy, go ahead and go next. Who's winning that Super Bowl? Fourth and Forecast.
Well, I'm gonna eat chicken wings the whole time, and I hope they both lose. Honestly, I really don't care because I'm bitter about it. Because that should have been our Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If I had to make a score, I can't. I don't like either one of them.
I'd make a score.
I'm gonna be
1-0.
eating those chicken wings. Yeah, 1-0. I hope they both go into overtime and lose together.
And to piggy off Sandy, like, how about the Nuggets?
Yeah.
On to the next.
On to the next. You know what, though? I told George on Monday, I was like, I'm having a hard time. Like, do we go cheer for a heated rival or a former division rival who's also heated? Like, they whooped our ass in the Super Bowl 48. I brought it up to George. So it's like, ugh. But you know what? For the sake of being the football fan I am, I'm going to go ahead and pick the Seahawks, and I'm going to say it's going to be a last field goal within the last 2 minutes, and it's going to be 27-24.
Say that score again.
27-24.
Man, you're going close with George. Does anyone want that beat down like I do?
A field goal within the last 2 minutes.
I want the beat down. I don't know if I have it in me to predict it.
I got you. I got you.
I will say though, Lenny did come in Monday, and that's the comment he left. He said, "How do I even pick? It's disgusting."
I was like, "Don't pick that."
No, hold on.
I'm like, "Do you clean the poop or the throw up?"
Lenny went in and he goes, "Do you even Broncos, bros?"
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We got a couple comments in there. We got Libre said he got the Seahawks winning.
Libre, tell us the score, my bro.
We got Martin Mile High. He said the Seabags 27-13. Man, that's right about what I picked. We got Dak coming in. He said, "Go Hawks." He said, "You go for the Pats, delete your Bronco fandom."
I like that one. I like that one.
Martin Mile High said probably won't even watch it. I gotta watch it.
I'm
you
with you. I'm
We
here
can't
for
be
the
salty.
get
We gotta watch the
settled.
Super Bowl. Libre
34-17. All right.
34-17. That's why he's my dog.
I'm here for the wings and drinks.
Wings and drinks.
Wings and drinks. I'll be in Montana at my cousin's wedding, so I doubt I'll even watch it.
All
Yeah.
right, so okay, so let's get that out of the way. My brother's leaving me on Super Bowl Sunday. So I need somewhere to watch this damn game. So whoever wants to invite me to a Super Bowl party, I'm all in. And you know what? No one ever talked to George again because I can't believe he's leaving me. Imagine if the Broncos
planned for like a
won.
year.
Hold on. Imagine if the Broncos won the championship, he would have still left. And I'm like, we went all season
No.
side by side. So you know what, George? I got no love for you right now.
Do you even Broncos, bro?
Right? We're not in it anymore. You know?
Yeah, but if you were, do you even Broncos, bro?
Montana.
Oh,
It's not my fault.
you did have fun at the Dudley Ranch, the Dutton Ranch.
Hey, he's gonna go do a show up there. It's gonna be called Montoya in Montana.
Montana.
Montoya in Montana.
Yeah.
Montoya in Montana.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
Well, while we're going to Vegas, you can always book a flight and go party with us. We're gonna go watch it in Vegas.
We have 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Booked after them.
No, you know what?
Dang it! I wish the weddings were reversed because I'll be in Vegas on the 22nd for another wedding.
Oh,
Dang
damn.
it! I wish they were reversed.
Should we crash the wedding?
Yes.
Dude, I'm just gonna hook up with you, Vader. Vader, bro.
I'm all, what's the date?
We'll watch this shit together, bro.
Yeah, well, I was trying to talk to the wife to go to Vegas too, but she don't want to go. I said, let's go for 4 days.
Yeah,
Watch the
let's
Super
go.
Bowl over there.
We have an extra room, Vader.
Yeah.
We actually booked the room.
You gotta call her up, son. Talk her into it.
Hey, if I don't end up in Vegas, I'm gonna end up in Montana.
Yeah.
Montana.
Montana.
Oh yeah.
So, go ahead, Joe.
Dak came in earlier. He said 34-17. He got Medlock by Libre. Nicole said he said come to Vegas. Dak said even Bronco Bros. Vegas can't wait to party with you. So.
Oh man, all of you guys are a blast. I know people are like leaving comments like, "Oh, you guys are still on." The reason why we're still on is, man, we got 6 people here, and everyone gets a chance to talk about everything that me and Joe want to talk about the show, and we want to give everyone that opportunity to say what is on their mind. You know what? I deal with it with George every single day. If you guys believe this or not, me and that guy could just like literally go 3 hours on a phone call and just talk.
Dude kept me up till 2:30 the other night.
And bro, and it's like sports. It's like nothing. So Lenny and Sandi and Vader, I love that you guys come on. I've been talking sports with Joe since '97 with Coach, with his dad. Me and Joe, I'm not gonna lie, he's diehard. Joe, I'm gonna give you a huge shout out right here, bro. He brings up youth sports. He talks about the Park Hill Pirates. He talks about high school games. He talks about the Denver community. And Joe, bro, I can't give you enough love for following all the youth sports, the high school stuff like that. I'm gonna take us out here pretty soon, but I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna let Joe go first. That's my dog. That's my co-host. That's my brother. That's my friend forever. Can I ask you a question, man, before you take us out on your segment? How do you feel about like the youth sports? Like, do you just have that much love to keep following stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean sports in general. You know, I've been watching sports for a long time. You know, we go watch my cousins play. You know, stuff like that. And my dad would always take us, like I said, to different high school games and stuff like that. So I've always just been into sports, and the watching the young kids play. That's where you see them
The
grow, develop, and learn. And I learned to lose because I won one championship in in my playing career in baseball. Other than that, I lost. And we weren't some of my teams were okay, but it taught me how to lose, and it taught me how to come out there and keep playing hard though, and not give up. And so that's where everything is taught and developed, and it just gives kids a building a little bit building block to help them throughout their life, because sports you can relate it to like life and stuff like that. So I'm just enjoying it. My son's 10 years old. He's playing basketball right now. His team's 0-2. They've lost their first 2 games, but like I told he at first he wasn't really into it. He's like, whatever. But after he lost the last game on Monday or Tuesday, he told his mom, "Oh man, I don't know if I want to play no more. I don't like losing." And I was like, "Thank you." He's finally getting that spirit, because I'm like, man, dude, you were just kind of like he was good, but he didn't really care if he win or lost. And I didn't like to lose, but like I said, I did lose a lot, but I gave it the best I can. And yeah, so it's just fun watching the kids learn and grow. And man, that's these sports is where it's at. So.
Bro, dude, I got nothing but love for everything you just said, and I would love to go to one of your son's games.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody here would love to do that and support your son. What I do remember, I was Joe's teammate, and definitely he did not like to lose. We had that Cinderella season, though. You know what I mean, Joe? We had that Cinderella season. That's why the outcast. George, let's go with you next, man. Talk about whatever you want. I hyped Joe up about the youth sports. Here's what I'm gonna do for you: is you found any possible way to make sure that we were at a Bronco game? Your hype about his kids are young, and he's like, I was like, I'll coach him. He's like, yeah, right. He'll be assistant coach. so, George, give me a bit about the diehardness with the Broncos, and then getting hyped to coach your own kids.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, I mean, I've played sports my whole life. Football was my love from the day I picked one up. I played flag. My mom was my first coach. She coached me at Western Hills, first grade flag football team. And we lost one game to a team that cheated because they had like a 12-year-old on their team. And it was proven too. It did get proven in the after fact. I got to win a little early in that aspect, so it was nice. But yeah, dude, I was stoked about just growing up being a part of football. I was huge into the Broncos. I was super young when we went back to back, but I have memories of the party, the Super Bowl party, and watching the Elway helicopter and all the good stuff, right? And then, I mean, just growing up, after I played, and I played flag for a few years after I graduated. And then I did coach as well. I coached North Metro Jags for 6 years. So I coached a whole group of kids up until they went to high school. And then I kind of got to watch them play high school ball and graduate. And now they're all graduated and stuff now. So it's like bittersweet. I watch these little kids, become, young men and play ball. So the love for the game has just always been there, man. And that's where it comes from. I had the opportunity to coach, and with that, that brought back all the joy and the love, just being able to teach the younger generation. And I didn't even get a chance. I wasn't the head coach. I came in first as the conditioning coach. I was the coach you didn't like, And I wanted that role. I wanted the role to
conditioning coach is always the most hated.
Most hated, but the most loved at the end of the day, because these kids were not tired in games because I ran them hard in practice. But they grew a love for the work that you got to put in to actually be in football shape, So I loved instilling that. So that's what I look forward to with my boys, once they get up there.
When I coached, man, we practiced. They called it the bowl. It was right off Sheridan and Pecos, and it got cold down there. But they called it the bowl because there was just nothing but hills. So we had to go down. And when my kids weren't listening, bear crawls up that hill. You don't want to listen to me? Yeah. I'm gonna get to you, Vader. I know you are a coach for youth sports, and I know you got championships, but you're also doing something for the younger generations at the game because people want to talk to you and rap to you. Can you talk a little about that, my bro, please, before we get out of here?
Well, when it comes to sports, I got 10 state championships, 2 regionals, 2 national championships. There's all the trophies.
Love it, bro. Love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I got 3 kids right now in D1 getting ready to go D1 college this year. So I got one going to Arizona State, Old Mississippi, that they were on my junior Bronco team. And I remember because we used to scrimmage the Metro Jaguars. You know Alex Mestis, right?
Oh, that's my coach.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. That's my brother right there. But yeah, we scrimmaged him when he was doing the Jags and stuff. But yeah, I was with the Redskins. Yeah, I was with the Redskins. Then after the Redskins, we broke up. We became the Junior Broncos, and we did that for a while. Then after that, I became the Lions Den and stuff, and won a couple state championships and regionals with these guys too. But I try to keep the sport. My wife, she does the cheerleading and dance programs. So that's how we became the Orange Vader Future for the Kids Foundation, to keep kids out of the streets, out of gangs, and we put them in the sports programs: football, dancing, cheerleading, boxing, baseball, whatever sport we can help them out. That's what we're about. That's what Orange Vader Foundation's about. Me and my wife, we put a lot into it, and we just keep it going, and we're still keeping it going. We still have our foundation. We still trying to, raise uh, donations for whoever could play the sport, because you know how much it costs to registrations these days. It's in the hundreds. And just to buy them equipment and just do whatever they need. It's what we try to do to help them out, and we just keep it going.
When you talk about that, Vader, so when you're the head coach, your kid gets to play for free, right? I always just volunteered. I got 4 daughters, as you guys all know. So I always helped one kid with that free, so he can enter into the youth program. So everything you're doing over there, Vader, man, dude, is awesome, man. I was with Hidden Lake, and we went to state. We're 1 game away from winning the baseball state championship. But everything you're doing over there is great. Everything that George did was great, head coach or not, condition coach. Like, you're doing something for these kids, what Joe's doing for his son. So let me get to Lenny and Sandi. Lenny, I'm gonna go with you first, my bro, because Sandi might get a little emotional at the end of the show. and I'm gonna ask you, Lenny, how good does it feel for your tailgate to actually not just be a huge party where everyone's just off their rocker? I'm gonna say it nicely. And then kids going up to you and being like, "Oh, this is your bus," or this or that. So, can you speak on that, my bro?
It's a good feeling for sure, because one thing we do, we love the kids, we love the community. One thing that what a lot of people don't know about Horsemen is we all work with kids. We all do coaching as well. We all work within the community. We do Horseman does give back events. We do feed the homeless twice a year. We do sock drives. We do school supplies drives. So the Horsemen, we do a lot of community work, and it goes back to, like I said, we all do coaching as well. That's one of the reasons why James is part of us, is we all connect with the sports. Like I've been fortunate to have some good teams, some good championship teams, some good players go to the high levels. And it's all generational blessings. I call it generational blessings. So like my dad, he was a sports coordinator at Johnson Boys and Girls Club. Athletic.
Oh, damn, that's dope. That's a name drop right there. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I know about that. I know about that.
Yeah, so then he's athletic director at Presentation of Our Lady Catholic School. So, me, my sister, my siblings, we grew up around sports. We were around sports nonstop. So naturally, when our playing days ended, we went right into coaching. Me and my sister both. And and that just goes right along with everything the Horseman does. All the Horsemen, and that's why we put the kids first. Not too long ago, we had the lit mentoring program, and we were getting sponsored by TJ Ward, and so that was something all the
Yeah, I
Horsemen
remember
signed
that.
a kid. Yeah, all the Horsemen was signed a kid, and that went on for a few years. TJ ended up leaving, so our funding left, but we still keep in touch with those kids that we met during the time. It's something the Horsemen do is it ain't just a party; it's about community as well.
Well, you know what? When you're telling me about like coaching the kids the way that you're putting it down, so my last year, I coached for Highland Hills. Okay, so we were the Highland Hills Thunder. We were the Thunder, and I had one of the best players that you can ever think. Big. His name was Vicente. Man, that guy, no one could block him. He was in and he was in on every play, and I lost the last season because of COVID. So that was my last year before they had to start playing for the school. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And one day I was at King Supers, and all I heard behind me was like, "Hey, coach!" And this kid towered me. And I was like, "Coach," I gave him a hug, and dude, I had like tears in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie, man. I hugged him. And he's out of his last year. I think this year has to be his last year. But he got a scholarship to CSU, and he still calls me coach, and it means the world to me, man. So everybody out there has coached, and it all means something because we're there for the Denver community, the kids, right? Because Highland Hills was a poor rec ball league. I'm gonna tell you that we got like who Northland and whoever didn't want, and Joe knows totally completely about that. I'm sure everybody does. Sandy, let me get to you. How do you feel about kids coming up to you and you guys supporting the youth programs? Speak a little about that, please.
Okay, well, but first of all, I want to say I'm not going to compete where I don't compare. I used to play a lot of football with my boy cousins, and then I never had sons, so I had my middle daughter, shout out to Trinity. She used to play for, I think it was the North Palhawks. She was a cornerback, and she did it for me. But we do support the high school, like all the younger kids. We're always at the CU games. We go to my Lenny's boy Josh, my girl Sarah's son Josiah games. They made it all the way to the state championship. He plays for Dakota Ridge. And so Medlock, we're always down. Like, let us know. We will be there to cheer your boy on. And then as for the kids, I'm all for and I'm all about the kids. When they come up, like I love them, I welcome them, and let's get on the bus, and whatever the kids need, I'm all for them and I'm all about them. Anything and everything, I don't care what it is.
Well, you proved that tonight, just being there for Yaya. Like, you could have just only got her something, but you didn't want to let my other daughters be left out, so that you put like a goodie bag together, and you just showed how much heart that you had, Sandy. I want to thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
So, go ahead.
Let me get to a couple of these comments before we get out of here.
All right.
We got Bronco Rob. He said, "Damn, I didn't know this was the extravaganza show tonight. Damn."
Farewell tour, baby. Last season's over.
He said the Mile High Outcast in the season extravaganza. That's a good one. And then Nicole said, "My daughter was a junior Bronco cheerleader many years ago. Such fun memories. Thank you, Miss Vader." Yes.
Miss Vader.
Hey, you make sure Miss Vader knows I said hi.
You all said hi.
We're talking to you.
She said what? Hey, Isabel.
She's like 5 seconds behind.
It's all right. It's all right.
Nuggets won. Hell yeah. Yes, we've got it
There we
done.
go. Nuggets.
4 points. And Martin Mile High said he would like to volunteer to help out. So what you gotta do, just get on. I'm pretty sure if you follow Lenny on Facebook or Marital Drinks podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for following.
Yeah, you should be able to figure out when they're doing them. I'm sure they post their stuff. Same. I would definitely like to help out too if I'm free. I don't mind volunteering to help out, and the community is definitely where it's going to be at.
Always, all day, all day.
Horseman tailgate at Mile High equals family. Yes, it does.
Absolutely.
Definitely fun. And yeah, I'm shout out my dad. I forgot to speak about him. When we were younger, he did a lot in sports too, and he started a competitive baseball league down in Northeast Denver, where we would go out and play Brighton, Broomfield, Thornton, all these all these competitive baseball teams instead of just being like a little rec league. And he also started a rec league too, though, where in the summer all the rec centers from around Denver would come down to City Park and play baseball too. So he's definitely been a big inspiration trying to keep kids in sports and keep them out of trouble as well. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. We're about to get out of here. Nobody log out. Please don't log out. We'll hit the lobby for like 2 or 3 minutes and just kind of wrap up the show to all you guys. Here's what I'm gonna say. Everybody that's on this show tonight, my co-host, my dog, one of my best friends I ever had in my life, Joe, man, I love doing this show with you. To my brother George, finally making it on the Mile High Outcast.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. And then Vader, what a great role model person that you are.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna go over to Lenny and Sandi. Lenny, man, thank you so much for dropping the presents off and being a part of the show, letting us on. I'm gonna end this because this is the best person out of all of us. Miss Sandi over there. Miss Sandi, let's give her some props, man. Can we all give her?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever met anybody in my life with a bigger heart than Sandi. And I'm gonna give you that right here, Sandi. I love you so much. I haven't done this, not even with Joe. But Sandi, before I end this show, just take us out and say we're Mile High because we're the Horsemen. We got Vader. Whatever you want to say, take us out of the show before I close it down, Sandi.
I'm Sandi Lulu with my husband, 9 Lives Lenny. Married with drinks. We're out here with our boys, Mile High Outcast and Denver Bros and Vader. Bronco Bros.
You from Broncos, bro?
Bronco Bros.
Thank you for watching us. Follow, like, subscribe, share, do all the things. And we look forward to come to our tailgate. All the things. We love you. I love you. I love you all.
Love you guys.
Hey, you know what? I put her on the spot, but Sandi, get used to it because you got your own podcast on Friday.
Yeah.
I got nothing but love for you guys. We the Mile High Outcast. Me and Mile High Medlock, we love to host the show. My brother George, Broncos Bros. Please tune in on Mondays. Lenny and Sandi, you got 7 o'clock on Fridays on Facebook Live. Please go check them out. I mean, gosh, that show is just lit. And then Vader, man, this guy, no one besides Libre maybe can be as big as you guys. Limo driver, you guys just kill it in every capacity. So you know what, Vader, thank you so much. I'm gonna give all you guys a Mile High salute.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Orange and blue, that's what we do.
Orange and blue, baby, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Guys.
Love you, Tara. Love you guys.
Broncos go Nuggets.
Oh,
Yeah.
go out.
Turn it up. Let the city feel the bass.